Ask not for whom the resident evils. It evils for thee.
Bum.
I kind of liked Inns just going seven.
May.
I thought you were going to
seven.
do like a JFK thing there.
So the reason I went 7 is because I thought you were going to be do not ask for whom the Resident Evil 7s. It's 7s for thee.
No, that would have been. That's actually better than what I did. That sounds.
We'll save it for next time. We'll save it for next week. Don't worry.
That sounds less bad. Pay me royalties. I will pay you royalties. Copy.
Throws a towel over your shoulders. You got this next time, champ. You'll get this.
You can do it, boss. Hi guys. So I'm not going to let the death of Halloween 2022 stop me from playing games that make me scared, because I didn't really do much to commemorate Halloween. So we're doing more Resident Evil 7. I've got Inns here, strapped to a chair. I've got CT back. Dorothy's also here. This feels like this feels right. This is like the best possible crew for this.
To reiterate and bring back the like wrestling bit, I am tied to the chair that is currently being smashed over someone's head.
Back on!
You're a melee weapon.
I've been saying that about Inns for a long time.
Unironically, yeah, we have been saying that about me.
Yeah, you do say that like all the time. We have to like ask you to stop.
Inns, could you stop like folding your arms and like letting Bean pick you up by the ankles and swing you really hard at people who misbehave in chat?
No, because otherwise, how will we be able to tame Wizards Council meetings?
Right. Yeah, that's how we ban people.
That's literally how the discussion goes every time. Like chat, this isn't a joke. Okay.
Unironically, it's just like, okay, are wizards fucking up again? Alright, Inns, are you here? Inns, you want to handle this? And I'm like,
Inns,
yes.
get in the chair!
I have to turn on a couple of things. I'm gonna turn on Eat Corn, actually, because I do still have some candy corns. I'm turning on new jacket, turning on new scarf. It's actually like cold where I am now, so I could like dress up now. I get rained. It's very nice.
Oh my god.
Like Mojave. The low one day this week is going to be in the 40s, and I am so fucking ready for it.
Let's go.
Sebastian, I need you to know I'm adapting something from chat. That was incredible. Nightshade Knight gave me this inspiration. Ask not for who the Lake Mojave's.
Finish it. You got it. Come on.
It streams for thee.
There you go. Nice. Ask not. Oh, hey, Strange Knight, thanks for the 8 months. Taki, thumbs up. Okay, let me get Jack.
Taki.
CT, of all the things you missed about the United States, was one of them the delicious chili lime hot flavor of Takis?
I think they have those in Britain.
No, they do. They just suck because they have quote-unquote food regulations, so they can't put as much spice and salt in their chips.
Boo.
But
that's what makes
But I thought Brexit was supposed to fix that.
No,
it's all about the chemicals that are bad for you and causing cancer
Or
that make tacos so spicy.
All right.
No, I tried UK Talkies, and I've never had the impulse to call something cucked in my entire life. But that's what it felt like. I bit into it, and I was like, "This is wrong. This is
the first.
You got
product
cucked
that
by
deserves
American Talkies.
The first food product that deserves to be called a slur.
Listen, the greatest piece of American-Mexican solidarity is our mutual love and appreciation and understanding of snacks.
Yeah. Okay.
No one does it better than us.
Wait, so we need to find an arm for some reason?
This is yet another reason why Britain deserves to be ostracized from the international community.
I agree.
Yes.
Can someone fill me in? What did I miss?
Okay, so we got out of a Pop's big fun murder house. We killed Walter White with a chainsaw, and I got.
I was there for that.
CT, I was very, very happy to watch the Evil Dead reference. You set me up for that. That was
Yay!
great. We then went to the second house where oh shit, Mima was running around with all of her little bug babies. We shot her in the pussy with a shotgun repeatedly, and we're trying
Call
to
her what now?
don't like ins roll with it.
Yeah.
I'm giving you as much information as I received.
Was that her?
So now I'm going back and looting the house because I didn't do that earlier. Yeah, we're trying to go through this house and find the remaining components of the cure for whatever crazy mold bullshit is going on. We still don't really know what that is yet. All we know is that this family's got some fungus and they're very evil about it. Which, can I just say, for a family that's being poisoned by black mold, they are not really handling this with stride. This happened to me once, and I just became a Twitch streamer.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh, that explains it.
Actually, why all people become Twitch streamers. They
true.
use
Yeah.
so much black mold.
It's black mold.
Yeah, my psychiatrist said that I really needed to stop adding it to my charcuterie boards, and I said, "What are you, a fucking homophobe?" And then I blocked her, and I've never gone to therapy again. But the black mold has told me that's the right call, so I think I'm fine.
Right.
When has the black mold ever sold me wrong?
When has the black mold ever sold anyone wrong? Never.
Never.
That's
Google black mold lies right now. Nothing will come up.
Black mold
I
is
feel
bought
like-
by Big Twitch to sell streaming software.
I slammed my big meaty fist on the desk of the librarian at the Library of Congress, and I said, "How many times has black mold lied?" And they asked me to leave.
Yeah,
asked
the
me
I
that's-
need any
big
more
mold.
evidence.
I went to the Oval Office and I slammed my hand on the president's desk and I said, "Where is the black mold that lies, President Joe Biden?" And he said it was buried with the dogs, and now I'm in witness protection. From Joe Biden, to be fair.
Coming to you live from the big pit of dogs under the White House.
Yeah, no, Joe Biden asked me if I was actually otherkin or not, and I was like, I mean, kind of, I guess. He's like, "Oh, cool, what are
Ain't you one of
I'm like, "Oh, I'm basically
ain't you
all
one of
dogs
them
on Twitter."
furries, Jack?
Look fat.
And I said yes, and then he
I
married me.
still can't believe he called that one person fat.
Yeah, listen, fat.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Have you not heard that Joe Biden quote before?
I
No?
actually don't know about this either. That's great.
He challenged a guy to a push-up contest, and he was like, "Listen here, fat. I bet I can do more push-ups than you."
How
Oh
long
my
ago was
god.
this?
This
was
was
like-
during the campaign.
Yeah.
This was last year?
No, it was 2
Yeah.
years ago.
I gotta say, like, I mean, in a few ways, Joe Biden feels like the perfect fusion between Jimmy Carter and Ronald Reagan.
He's like
he's-
that, but if you
he's-
lobotomized him.
But,
Yeah.
like, okay, late term Ronald Reagan when his Alzheimer's was really kicking in, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because like,
Final form Ronnie.
Final
you think
form
that
Ronnie
Ronald
and Final
Reagan
form
with the Alz-
Jimmy.
Do you think that Ronald Reagan's Alzheimer's made the sloppy toppy better or worse?
You're thinking of Nancy.
No, I'm not.
He's like Jimmy Carter in that his somewhat folksy accent makes liberals forget that he really hates abortion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I hear Joe Biden's dulcet tones, I do think, for just a split second, he needs an abortion. But the dulcet, they stop me instantly. They're so beautiful.
Right.
Did I mishear what you said, by the way? Did you say that he needs an abortion, or did I
No,
just...
I said he hates abortion.
Okay,
yeah, you said that Ronald Reagan needs an abortion, which chat, with your help, we can make that a shirt. we can fund Ronald Reagan's abortion.
But with,
RFA, where are you? We need you for this propaganda now.
How much? I don't think Tara would accept any amount of money to make this.
I feel like she would do it for free as a patriotic duty.
but with a small monthly donation, you can help Joe Biden get an abortion.
We will force our good friend Tara to make Mpreg Joe Biden art.
Joe Biden has been needing an
Abortion.
abortion for 3 years, but Nancy Pelosi hasn't let him.
Oh,
It's still in there, growing.
He's edging him.
This abortion was brought to you by Black Mold.
I was about to
You know-
say, I
you
think
know-
Joe
you know what
Biden's
else-
abortion
you know what
maybe
else is-
is
and
made
by
black
viewers-
You know what else
and
is
by
growing
viewers like
inside of
you.
Joe Biden?
And by viewers like you. Thank you.
products and services which support this Twitch stream?
No, the Black Mold.
I just said what I... Why did you echo me?
Because it's not time for an ad break. It's not. I don't have to. I don't have to draw attention to the sponsor money from Black Mold you've been receiving.
Ah, shit. True. Okay. Well, we can leave it on the table. Just
Yeah,
so you aren't leaving those herbs.
Eat corn.
Ranger,
You've already introduced the bit, so you can just roll the next ad break without warning.
It's true. We don't actually have to warn them.
With your help, we could give Ronald Reagan the post-birth abortion he's needed since 1962.
Right,
He's only
right.
born in 1962.
No. I don't know what that's referring to. Was that when he became? That's not when he became governor, was it?
No,
What was Ronnie doing in 1962?
he was an actor.
Funding Rhodesia
And
again.
He was an actor and a political activist.
Right.
He was
And
politically
a
activating
fucking
Rhodesia.
union leader, by the way.
Yeah, that's right. Before he met,
He hated it.
before-
No, he hated being a union leader.
He is the only
Interesting.
president who was ever, I think, only president who was ever in a union.
That's really.
Look how that
troubling.
turned out.
That's really bad. I don't like that. I don't
He
like
was,
that fact.
he was inducted into the Department of Labor Hall of Honor in 2017, I think.
I really
Why?
don't like that.
We should take him out. We should
We
uninduct
should.
him.
Wait, sorry, hang on. Why are we finding an arm?
Wait, hang on.
Oh, you know.
Find the arm in the old house. Yeah, that's part of one of the components of the mold vaccine.
Wait, so we need an arm for the mold vaccine?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a reference to that song, like A Farewell for Arms.
Yeah, it's that.
It's just how the
Wait, so is it like any arm or a special arm?
Yeah, it's
a
like any
special-
arm.
it's-
it has to be infected.
Okay, well, I mean, you can just chop your own arm off again, Chris.
Does this let you switch
Like,
between first and third person? Actually, let me look at that right now. Because
This isn't Chris, this is Ethan.
what the fuck ever? They're
Yeah,
all the
it-
same blonde man in the end.
They're
Except for
not.
Carlos.
They're
Yes, they
they're
are,
in this
except for
game.
Carlos Riviera.
I almost
thought it was on the screen.
I almost called you Leon somehow. Ins. Tell me your feelings about that in detail.
How much detail do I have? Give me a time limit.
You get
7
2 minutes
seconds.
to tell me how upset how your feelings that I just called you Leon Kennedy.
As long
Oh
as
my-
you can talk and still be funny.
Okay, I don't think I can do that for 2 minutes. I'm aware of my limits. Just like Leon Kennedy isn't when he's in the backstreet dumpsters taking all of those werewolf knots like I'm not. And that's why I'm personally upset. Is because he gets to live in the Resident Evil universe where there are werewolves, and I'm not living in that one. And I really need Elon Musk to stop buying Twitter and start creating umbrella corporations so that I can get the werewolf mold or something. Also, he's a bottom, and I don't agree with that. Like,
Okay, but-
ideologically.
Okay, but you know that Elon Musk werewolves would just like make fucking Reddit jokes all the time.
You can only become indoctrinated into the Elon Musk werewolf, musky werewolf, unvaccinated club if you believe you're a Sigma male and post about it 10 times a day minimum on Twitter.
Musky werewolves, you say?
I kind of
Yeah.
hate this.
Yeah, no, I actually don't like what I said, and I want to like walk that back. That is the first statement about werewolves I've ever hated that I've made.
Y'all saw the biggest open door for comedy and were just like, maybe I'll walk through this, maybe I won't. And then you did, and nothing happened.
It's because it was a door that shouldn't be opened, not in the comedic like transgression way, and like actually like no, I
It's
do
too
actually.
easy.
Hate
It's
that.
too easy, right?
It's not that it's easy. It was just like bad.
It just wasn't funny, yeah.
It should have been funny maybe, but like I don't. Elon Musk is just don't.
Oh,
It's so, like, difficult to make jokes about Elon Musk that are, like,
Shit's-
interesting or original.
yeah.
Shh. Hang on, sorry, I have to shit out some 44 Magnum rounds into the toilet really quick. Give me a second.
Oh yeah,
I'll
take
get
your
back.
time.
This happens a lot.
Did y'all see Elon Musk haggling with Stephen King today?
What?
I
didn't
did see
think
that.
was
What the
real.
fuck?
That was
What the fuck is happening?
It was 100% real.
It's so exciting.
What is
I-
this bullshit?
His brilliant negotiating tactic is to immediately offer less
we need to
than
keep the
half
lights on.
of your- His incredible negotiation tactic was to immediately offer less than half of his initial demand.
and then lie about the fact that he's talking to a team about it or something. Like,
And
What team?
It's and he's
literally.
like- and also that bullshit. We need to keep the lights on somehow. Wow, you're really just gonna admit that you didn't have the money to do this? You're just gonna
It's-
you're gonna put
it's
yourself on
literally-
blast with that, huh, Elon?
And it's the only way to stop the bots.
It's like
What?
Twitter isn't valuable because it's profitable. It's valuable because it's important, right? Like, it's
Yeah.
only been
Yeah, I
profitable
mean-
for 2 years of its life. Like, Elon,
Elon
you don't
Musk-
have to keep the lights on. Like, that's not how
Elon
this
Musk-
works.
Elon Musk is seems to think he's bought a tech company
Yeah.
Yes.
when
Yeah, he's-
what he's actually bought is a user base.
He's bought
Yeah,
he's bought a media corporation.
Yeah. Huh. Uh huh.
He's bought a
He's
broadcasting
treating it
company.
like he's bought a software. What's the word?
Like a software
yeah,
conglomerate. Like,
yeah. Like this is a product that is being sold
right.
in the same way, even though it's a social media. So therefore, no, it isn't. It is in
Right.
fact impossible to sell as social media.
This is
The
this is
value
this is
of Twitter-
this is for like this is like if Andrew Carnegie bought the entire like Hearst syndicate of newspapers and thought that would help him make more steel.
Right.
The value of Twitter is specifically that it's the social media of choice for like journalists and politicians and celebrities, right?
Yes.
Right.
That's
and no, its
that's
value
what-
is
that
that
is-
we have.
its value doesn't come from the revenue it generates.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's the social capital.
But no,
Mm-hmm.
Elon needs to keep the lights on because he hasn't sold enough
What he
emojis
needs,
this month.
what he needs to do is pay his fucking $1 billion interest payments that he's going to have to
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
which
pay for the loans he took.
I mean, he's never going to do that. Like those
Oh, of
loans are
course
like
not.
effectively impossible for him to pay back in any way. But he can probably if he doesn't like shit his pants and accidentally destroy Twitter and make all the journalists leave, he has a significant likelihood of being able to sell Twitter for more than he bought it to the Saudi government.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate what you just
Okay.
said. Also,
Progression. Let's see where this
so,
Big Gator!
Gator!
Big Gator.
Gator.
Big Gator. Ooh.
CT, I want
Y'all ever had Gator?
Yeah.
I had a gator sausage.
Tastes
Ooh,
like
you had a
chicken, doesn't it?
sausage.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was just like a little bit gamier.
Gator's really
Guys,
good.
I'm under fucking attack.
Oh no! is
Oh,
this
are we
the
being
scary
attacked
part-
right now?
Is this the scary part of Resident Evil?
Oh,
Yo,
no.
why had a ball just go there?
Evelyn. I'll be real. I don't see anything wrong with this. This is just how I drew as a kid.
That
Yeah.
is literally just how children be.
I've drawn something exactly like that. Like that's just what 8-year-old girls are like.
Yeah.
Okay, but
8-year-old girls
keeping your
being
shoes in the
rituals.
top drawer are unorganized, and they're all just the same shoe.
That's the black mold.
It's these.
Right.
What if you picked that thing up and it just said 1 of 8 pages collected?
It made the Slender Man noise. Oh man, Slender Man's in this game too.
What is it with this family and these
in the
mannequins?
dick.
These are fucking everywhere.
Shoot in the dick. Use the ammo for important things. Make David's small penis smaller.
Use for funny.
Oh, wait, what's that?
So that's actually not the mold.
What's this? Oh, it's a busted boat. Right.
Oh,
This
right.
is that's like the backstory. There's like a whole DLC where you get to like see what this family was like before all of the black mold, and they're actually like there's like a nice regular like Southern family,
Yeah.
and you get to like watch
that's
their
good.
downward spiral. It's very dark in this room. Shit. Haikyuu. This is let's see what they let's see what books they have. They killed him. Under Thrill, Home, Living Well, Unnerving Combat, Murder in Cleveland, Heartless Betrayal, Fighting Street, 2020, Creators'
Sudden
Rights.
mystery.
Oh, they got Fighting Street? Hell yeah.
They have creators. They have creators rights twice for some reason.
Oh, they got 2 copies.
The elusive book about 2020. I wonder if anything interesting happened.
No.
Oh yay!
World
we
ended
found,
in 2020, not
we
in the
found
literal
the
way,
mold
but
room.
in
I'm
the
gonna come back in
literal
here
way.
later.
Landlord says it looks fine.
Yeah.
Landlord
just
said,
goes,
"Here, let me get my my stepson will be here next month." And they'll think,
Oh, yeah.
"Go."
So can I get my security deposit back?
No.
No,
I like to think that ends. Something's wrong with her. That's.
that's talking about you.
One,
Like, as a
something's wrong
player.
with her. Two, something's wrong with her.
Something's
Okay, this. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
What's in the
Fuck
cage?
off.
Stay away.
Shit. Fuck.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm fine with doing that. I will leave right now. You're right. So true, Bessie. I'm done.
Girl,
That
why are you
was
guys
somehow
so-
scare. That was somehow scarier than if it was like a jump scare like
What the
earlier.
fuck's the little girl gonna do?
Hang on. Why did they have to lock up this chair into bleach? How
the
fucking
evil bleach.
Because
How
it's
dangerous
because this
is that
house can't
couch?
be cleaned.
That's actually the source of evil in the house.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, it's the bleach. The bleach would contest the mold.
Oh dear. Oh shit.
Okay,
Oh
you have
fuck.
to know the password. See, is there gonna be a guy with,
Why is
with
this-
blue eyes?
Why is this?
Okay.
Hang on. Wait, no, hang on. Why the fuck is this entire game just the grinder conversation of go in there in the dark, go in the dark?
Daddy wants to take you to his shed.
This is literally
Daddy wants to
just all
take
this
you to the
game
wood
is.
shed, but literal. I'm fine, but I'm doing fine, but you already knew that, of course.
Uh-oh. Huh.
It's a clue.
There's a little Lego hand.
A clue,
So-
huh?
Must be the back of the...
Me when I leave clues.
Black Mold be like, do you want to have some fun with the
Okay,
murder
this is-
mystery?
this is-
and you're
this
just
is
like,
fine.
yeah. This
who?
is normal. That's Jesus.
D-series arm. Give me this.
See, he's got his hand raised out in benediction.
Yeah. Listen,
That's a famous Orthodox pose.
I guess this is the arm.
Wait, no, hang on. Wait, no. Like, rotate it. Rotate it. I need to see how it looks like when you're not being attacked.
Hey.
Oh, precocious little youngster.
Yikes.
Gator.
Okay, let's see.
Show me the arm, please.
I'm trying to find this bad boy. Where the fuck is it?
It's in your inventory.
I didn't see it right away.
Okay,
That looks-
move it so that
Yeah,
it's like
there's
upwards.
a guy.
and-
There's a guy in there. There's a guy in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, gross. Yeah.
There's a guy
Okay,
in
so
there.
rotate it so the hand is facing us, please, and like the arm is pointed upward, because I need to. That is literally an Orthodox standardized sign of benediction.
No, it's not. The last two fingers aren't curled in enough.
Yeah, they're
I choose to believe that that's just because it's the mold's fault.
all right. What's
That
the,
was
what,
Jesus.
Are you
Mold
telling me
is-
that? Are you
the
telling me
mold
that
is
the
up.
mold is Eastern Orthodox, and is that what you're trying to
Yes,
convince
of
us?
course.
No, the lady was Eastern Orthodox. The mold is Catholic.
Ah,
Oh God.
that's why it's kind of in between. You see.
CT. I know you said that to make me angry. I know
No,
you did.
I didn't.
I mean, fucking, it's possessing Cajuns. Of
Hang
course it's
on.
gonna-
What the
Exactly.
fuck is
It's Baptist.
up with this room?
Cajuns aren't Baptist.
What are they then?
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna
scream.
leave.
I'm gonna.
Oh fuck!
Catholic, you silly Billy.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh yeah, they're French. Yeah, that makes sense.
My grandfather.
This one is way spicier than the other ones. Hang on.
My grandfather decided to. My grandfather, when he got a divorce from my grandmother, the church didn't like
Why
it.
is this one so
so he-
durable?
So he said, like, well, I'll never darken your doorstep again, and that's why my Cajun family stopped being Catholic.
Hmm.
And he has never gone back to a church since.
Good on him.
This was like in the early 1970s.
That rules.
He has nursed this grudge for 50 years.
I hate
Alright.
I hate this.
Hey, but sup, bitch?
Buddy,
Listen,
Hold
I'm
up.
just saying, if I was an evil little girl named Evelyn, I would call myself Evelyn.
That's
who
fair.
says she's,
That's
says
how
she's
8-year-olds
evil?
work.
Who says she's evil even?
Well, no, she's Evelyn, but if I was Evelyn and I was evil, I'd call myself Evelyn.
Well, she's not evil, so that's why she calls herself Evelyn.
I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about Evelyn.
Oh, hi. Oh, has a funny arm.
I want to go home.
Hang on, I gotta have some spooge real fast. There we go. I'm good. I'm better. Yummy.
Oh, we
They are
did not care about that.
They just fucking no-sell that fire, Jesus. I'm
I
scared.
believe the shotgun is your best bet for these dudes.
It is, but I have like 9 more rounds.
Is that all of them?
Is this a safe room? That's not a safe room.
No, it's not.
It's not.
The music stopped, so I think it might be in a... Oh, the phone. It's my friend Zoe.
The phone.
The phone.
Did you find it?
Yeah.
I still like how you can see where Ethan had his hand stapled back in place.
Fine. After we make it, we can get out of here.
Oh yeah.
Together.
Had a
I'll be waiting for you
real
in the
fun time
trailer.
watching Ethan. We got the secret cutscene where Pop cuts off your leg and then glues it back together with the healing fluid.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's like, yeah, Ethan's normal. He could just do that.
You've played RE8, right?
I have. I know the twist at the end.
Okay,
Inns
okay.
watched that, but I know that they don't remember it.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. I think you like. I think
remember-
it came back to you momentarily. I think. what if
mech
wait,
fight?
what if Elon Musk is the cybersmith?
The mech fight? Also, no,
I
that's
mean-
impossible because he would have fucked up and mixed up the accounts by now.
No,
Also, we know what this. Also, we know what the Cybersmith looks like.
Yeah, we do.
do.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, we do.
Does he
Okay.
look
Yes.
exactly like what we expect he should?
Yes.
He looks like an 18th century oil tycoon.
That's extremely funny, and also
Girl,
that somehow scans.
what?
Yeah,
He has
no.
the funniest. He has the funniest mustache I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, he has like the goofiest like Civil War general mutton chop mustache.
That's
Can someone
very
send a
funny.
Coacher and Cocom for me?
You know, never mind. We only need the head, and you've got it. This is gonna help me and me, right?
Hey, buddy. I thought you should know.
Jesse!
I decided that Zoe
Jesse.
needed a timeout. She
Jesse!
and Leah are
Give me the head, Jesse!
And they're keeping each other company.
Just let them both
they're having sex.
Nah,
They
that's
fucking-
family business, Ethan.
Oh,
and
no.
not your concern.
This
understand?
stinks of sexual assault again.
Now, if you want the head, feel
He's
free
gonna
to
give
come by
no, it isn't.
anytime
He's
and
gonna
I'll
give me
it
head.
to you.
He's
Only if I come by and want it.
Only if you participate in a
you
little
beat me to the
It's the
activity out
foreplay.
together.
This is all just a metaphor for having gay sex.
What activity?
He's a silly little Billy, isn't he?
Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's not
Just a wacky
going
little guy.
anywhere.
He's just a goofball.
It's his birthday.
Sounds like he's having
Birthday
fun.
boy.
Partner, it's for you to take a peek inside the fridge in the
Hey.
fridge.
Literally, just writing itself fan fiction.
Come on now, don't be like that. You want to have some fun, don't you? Now, look in the fridge.
No one ever.
Okay, so
fucking
hang on.
says
Brief
goodbye.
pause before continuing.
I
The
like
fact
the, I
that
like
they
the
had their
total.
overlapping, the fact that they had their overlapping voice lines rather than just like waiting for one guy to finish talking before Ethan said, "Hey, fuck you." Like, that's the first time I've seen doing that. What the fuck is that?
It's a head.
That's the.
Oh, it's it's a mid Moldman transformation. Oh, fucking.
I like the total like lack of effort in actually doing an actual Cajun accent.
I
That
know,
guy.
it's very funny.
Like he's just doing a very generically like Southern accent.
I was saying earlier, like I was trying to say a second ago, they no one says goodbye when they hang up the phone, do they?
No. That's why you're killing them, actually.
Yeah.
Improper phone etiquette.
Bastards.
They are not actually the Southern hospitality that they should be. It's
I'm
only
trying
the
to
phones,
go
though.
to Dissection room,
Nothing else.
So
Everything else is fine.
back to
Didn't
the
the dad
basement,
have-
everybody.
Did Dad have like an authentic Cajun accent?
He
Like,
did,
it was pretty
actually.
good?
I think Marguerite did also.
Yes,
And
she,
Zoe
used-
might.
She used Cajun slang as well. I had to explain to them that Cher does not refer to the singer.
Yes, you did. You did talk about this. All right, time for.
I feel like isn't Zoe's accent. Oh, what are we doing?
Oh, we're in the basement.
Why?
I just gotta go to the dissection room.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, we don't. We were in here like in the past, right? And I hated it, right?
Yeah, and the note said I had to go to the dissection room, so that's where I'm going.
You can just leave.
No, I can't.
You could just go. You don't have to care
bricks.
about your wife. She's clearly found someone she's happy with having sex in the mold.
No, I can't. I'm a Silent Hill protagonist. This is my prerogative.
No, you're not.
Yeah, he is.
No, you're not. This isn't Silent Hill.
Yeah, I know. But Ethan Winters is a Silent Hill protagonist. Like,
Wait, is he actually?
no, but like he is.
Oh.
Would you fuck off, old lady?
No.
Girl. But yeah, no, Ethan Winters is just like, he is the archetypal Silent Hill protagonist. Like, just some dude with something deeply wrong with him who is like looking for his wife or something.
Yeah.
Wait, his name is Ethan Winters?
Yeah.
I thought it was Ethan Redfield.
No, that's. Oh, fuck! Hell it! Hi! Hang on, I'm having fun stall. Aw, man, that was a fun stun lock. Shit, it ran out of bullets. Him durable, goddamn. Oh, wait, no. Damn it.
Oh, that was a death animation.
You know you can.
That was a
block,
dog.
right?
I know I can block. Ins reminds me of that every single time.
It's like essential to this game.
I know.
Mojave,
Hi.
did you know you can block?
No, thanks for telling me.
Hey,
You're
Sebastian.
welcome. I'm just trying to help.
Did you know that you can explore each other's body in this game?
Not in this game. They took that feature out of Resident Evil 7.
They added it back in the third-person DLC.
Use the right
that's-
mouse to caress.
There's no third person. You're thinking of Village, which had the ability to suck and fuck on Gmail in the base game.
Thank you.
Rigor
Yeah,
Mortis
fun
must
fact,
have said
in
it.
Resident Evil 8, the left 2 button is used to block.
Prove
but
you're a
the
real
left
man.
1
Stick your
button-
hand down this pig's.
No.
Oh, it's the cop.
Oh
This
my god.
guy.
Oh.
All right, here I go. Ba, 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 ba. Snake key. Woohoo!
Great.
Yay!
That pretty little thing
Ah!
will help you find the 2 key cards you're gonna
Oh
need
God,
to join the
not
party we're
this-
having over here.
Bumpo!
On your way, Ethan.
Get out of this fucking house, Prince Bumpo! I don't want you with your key cards.
Literally like welcome to this section of the game.
Mother. Yeah, fuck off.
Lucas's entire section is just like Bumpo's puzzle castle.
Hang on, let me just. Feels
Immune.
very, very Resident Evil classic, needing 2 key cards or some bullshit.
It really is just like, why did you design your company this way?
Fuck! Ow, ow, ow. Hang on, let me just.
Slap ya.
Buenos dias, Ethan. Oh fuck! Ow, 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 ow.
Munch.
Munching on you. I love these guys.
Don't worry, he's friendly.
Blah! Oh fuck, where did it send me back to? I didn't save in a minute. I
Oh my god.
don't
Hi.
like the just. Wait, hang on.
That pretty little thing
Oh, thank
Okay.
God, thank God.
you
I was
find
really
the 2
worried.
key cards you're gonna need.
Yeah, okay. Oh, fine, I'll use the shot in.
You gotta earn your way.
Die. Excuse me. You got jump scared by just a regular guy smiling? That wasn't just a regular guy, that was like the Joker.
Yeah, that was like this scary Joker guy.
It was
Why
my
is there
co-
scary sounds?
What would you do if
Ins,
the Joker?
Ins, you're asking. I don't know. Like, I don't know if there's
I
a
know.
good time to ask that question.
I think
Yeah,
it might
I
be
know.
because this is a horror game.
Hey,
Oh, little guy.
blub, 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 blub.
What would you guys do if the Joker was in chat with you guys right now?
I would scream and shit myself.
Immediately.
I
kill myself.
hate everything. I hate that actually
shivering.
more than normal.
You want to know how I got these scars? That's what we would say.
No.
Yeah. I posted the N-word on Twitter.
Famous Joker quotes. We live in a society.
How many Jokers can you do impressions of?
How many Jokers can dance on the head of a pin?
Can you do Mark Hamill Joker?
Oh.
That's kind of one of our like 3 voices for Prince Bumpo.
Yeah.
How do we think the plot? How do we think the plot of Hamilton the musical would change if it was Mark Hamill Jokerton?
Oh, if the Joker was there, I think that the Constitution of the United States would be a lot more zany and wacky.
I think it would have a lot more clown-based legislation.
A lot more Jape suggests.
You know, it's a good Joker.
Riley has a next level suggestion. Do an impression of Elon doing an impression of the Joker.
Oh, I don't want.
I can't do an Elon impression though.
You know it's so fucking hard because he's got weird
Do a
South
Mark
African
Peterson
accent.
one. Then.
Yeah.
Do Mark Peterson doing an impression of the Joker because
Wait,
you could do a
Jordan-
really scary one.
Jordan Peterson?
Yeah.
Okay, shit. I was listening to a lot of Jordan Peterson
Fuck.
like earlier this week. Hang on.
Hello.
Who's this bitch?
The Batman. He
That's the Hat Man.
fights the
That's also the
crime.
Hat Man. He's
Well,
You're
you
doing
see,
a very-
I got these scars because something about the feminine dragons of chaos.
There, good. Got him. Got him.
Oh my god.
That's pretty good. Hey, another gator.
Oh my God, Gator friend. Everything is
There's
here.
a,
Gator's here.
If y'all are ever in Dallas, there is a Cajun restaurant specializing entirely in gator.
Ooh. Color me interested.
I think they have a gator
Baseball
gumbo,
bat.
gator steak.
I'm hearing something coming from one of y'all's mics. Blah, blah, blah. Why did you put bullets in this child's bedroom?
It's Louisiana.
Yeah.
Fair.
It is Louisiana.
Oh yeah. I gotta find the Well, wait.
But listen, all the left wants to do is police people's behavior. This is why I have decided to release my gas into the streets of Gotham.
So, CT, I need you to know, I don't think I've heard Jordan Peterson's voice enough to, like, know
he
what
does,
it sounds
he does sound that
like.
much like Kermit,
It
yeah.
sounds
Subtle.
like Kermit the Frog.
Well, okay, it sounds like Kermit the... It's not Kermit the Frog, though. It's like...
It's Kermit the Frog with a head cold.
It's like Kermit the Frog is like the main seasoning for that voice, if that makes sense.
Is it like if Kermit the Frog was LaCroix flavored?
I'm hearing something coming from your mic. I don't know what it is.
I also don't know what it is.
Sounds like game noises.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, I'm playing Pokemon
Yeah, I can
while I
hear
watch
very
because I
clearly
need to de-stress.
can hear it
Yeah,
very clearly.
I didn't
through the
realize
mic,
that-
Sorry.
No, so it's fine. What happened was I have my headphones on, they're noise canceling, right? So I had no idea the volume was on. I thought the volume was off, and that was fine. I'm problematic. It's okay. You can take me out back now.
Maybe it's Daddy's hobby.
Maybe it is Daddy's hobby. Dabby's hobby? Fuck.
I like to think that's just what Ethan thinks the dad's name is.
First name Daddy, last name hobby.
Every fucking time you load this game up, you make like a fucking beeline for that helmet.
I do. I feel like the people have to see it. Oh, clock puzzle. It's the same time as all other clocks. Okay. What the fuck are you doing in here?
Hey, Snail again.
She's reminiscing.
Hey, it's Adam
April
Driver.
1980. Jack joins the Marines.
It looks like Adam Driver in that one photo.
He does look like Adam Driver when he joined the Marines.
What a fucking loser.
What? It's probably the.
Please. Yep.
Yummy.
Oh, but it has a lockpick in it, so
Yummy.
we actually need it.
I should put one of these keys away.
If anything, Sumerian mythology proves that women won't sleep with me.
Okay, I need you to follow up on that train of logic, CT.
Oh my god, dude, like, so Jordan Peterson is obsessed with Joseph Campbell, like, you know, the whole monomyth thing.
Yep. Yep.
Mm.
And he's obsessed with Joseph Campbell, and he has Jung brain rot, so he thinks that, like,
Right.
he thinks that, like, mythology and archetypes are, like, biological capital T platonic truths of reality.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that bullshit.
He has this very specific mix of brain rot that you can only get if you've, like, read a lot of things and can understand a lot of things, but are also, like, a fundamentally disconnected person who has never really learned how to empathize with other people. Like, he's fundamentally, like, a deep nihilist, and he's very good at being a psychologist, but it's like, this is what happens if you let somebody with a PhD, like, have horrible shit happen to him, where he's, like, desperate to find some sort of, like, concrete, capital T truth in life, but he's, like, also kind of thinks philosophy in general is stupid.
Yeah.
And he refuses to acknowledge that subjectivity is possible.
Yeah, like, he's like, I'm depressed, and there is truth in the world, and I just need to find it, but
There is a
Wittgenstein
truth
is,
in the world.
like, Wittgenstein is too hard for me and is, like, a liberal cuck or whatever.
Would you say that Mark Peterson is a
Jordan Peterson.
Jordan, sorry.
Well,
no. There's a man named Mark Peterson somewhere. Who do you think he's a solipsist? And then answer if you think Jordan Peterson.
Solipsist?
Solipsist.
Solipsist. Okay.
Whatever.
No. He, like, okay. Jordan Peterson thinks that people are like meat robots.
Hang on. There's something under the bed.
I saw. I think I have to solve the clock puzzle to open it.
Oh.
Yeah. Treasure photo.
No, Jordan Peterson thinks that people are like meat robots. Like, Jordan Peterson is one of these people that thinks that, like, love is an illusion created by chemicals and is fundamentally not real.
Yeah,
but he's also
it's chemicals.
But he's also smart enough that he doesn't, like, couch it in that language, and that's not how he would see it philosophically. But, like, if you understand his worldview, that's basically what it boils down to, is this very shallow materialism. Like, very shallow, like, psychological materialism. It's like, oh, it's just a trick being played on our brain, and so, like, and... but he also has this weird thing where he thinks that, like, all archetypes are the same across all cultures. Like, it's this weird perennialist thing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Do y'all still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wait, did I just lose my internet?
Jordan Peterson, this is a very important part of his philosophy. He believes that hierarchies are a biological necessity.
Yes.
And he believes that they're immutable, unchangeable, and will and must always exist.
I think I'm locked in here.
Oh, yeah. Jordan Peterson is, like, he'll never actually say it, but he thinks he doesn't have an ideology. Like, that's, he conceptualizes himself as, like, above ideology.
What the fuck?
Oh, somebody's been having fun.
Yippee. Enhanced handgun ammo.
Yay. Jordan
What's
Peterson
enhanced
sees
about
the
it?
world as, like, ideology is for stupid people that aren't him.
Mm-hmm.
He sees ideology as, like, a crutch that the less intelligent have to stand up.
Oh shit! Hey Kelly, thanks for the fucking raid. God damn, that's a lot of you guys. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hi everybody. Oh my god. Hi. Doing
Jordan Peterson.
We're talking about Jordan Peterson again, if that's what you came here for. Hi everybody. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna welcome everybody. Hi Jamie. Hi
Jamie.
Kelly, if you're there. I'm gonna eat some corn. Yeah. Thanks for the raid, everybody. Refresh the page so you guys get linked to the proper stream, join the Discord, and check out. Go reblog that embedded post and boop the views up a little bit.
Open.
Thank you so much for bringing everybody. I'm gonna slash shout out Dilly Coops because I can do this now.
Yay.
Oh, Jamie, you're so right. 1 second, please. CT is very important.
Well,
And you do just keep talking about Jordan Peterson as though nothing is happening. Okay? Go.
Jordan Peterson, the thing with Jordan Peterson is that he's also, like, clearly gone through some shit. Like,
Oh yeah.
like, when you read interviews about, like, his early life, like, he talks about, like, being depressed since the age of 13 and the way he talks about it, it's like, I 100% believe him. I think he's struggled with, like, very serious depression for his entire life in a way that's, like, clearly been resistant to treatment and
Yeah.
medication. And,
Oh yeah.
like, I feel a lot of sympathy for him there.
I mean, obviously he's had a lot of struggle with substance abuse. The benzos
You guys
definitely
are
did
great.
not fucking help.
But here's the thing, the substance abuse stuff is, like, fairly recent in his life. Like,
I find it hard to believe that he does not have any history prior
no.
to that.
If you read the story of his life, basically the shit that prompted him to start getting addicted to substances was, so his wife,
Fuck off.
like, okay, first, his daughter was, like, when she was born, was diagnosed with
Let's keep it together. There's Dr. Peterson right now.
yeah.
Yeah! And welcome to the stream, Dr. Jordan Peterson.
It's like when his daughter was born, she was diagnosed with, like, chronic childhood arthritis,
Fuck.
which is like that's a life-ruining diagnosis.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Like, that's a very hard thing to, like, deal with as a father. Like,
It's his daughter Michaela.
yeah. And then after that, like, a couple years later, his wife like, was going in for some routine surgery, and they were like, "Hey, we've detected some cancer in your body, but it's, like, a very common and well understood form of, like, pancreatic cancer or something. Don't quote me on that.
Oh, dear.
And you just need to go in for, like, a minor surgery and you should be fine." And then she goes in, and
And there's complications.
no, when she comes out, the doctors were like, "Turns out you actually have an extremely rare and dangerous form of pancreatic cancer that is
Oh,
poorly
God.
understood by science, and you have a year to live."
Oh, Jesus.
And, like,
This,
again,
and this,
the
and this
interviews
is,
with
this is Peterson's
wife.
okay.
And the stories that Jordan tells about, like, this period of his life, it's like, it sounds like a nightmare, like an actual nightmare. And I think, like, anyone with a heart can understood that Jordan Peterson was living a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, that's hell on earth.
Well, he talks about, like, falling asleep on, like, having to fly to foreign countries and then falling asleep on the floors of hospital rooms and shit like that. Like, it's a deeply human thing. So yeah, eventually, and his wife is fine, right? His wife is, like, still alive and seems to be healthy, but that's a psychologically, like, no one comes out of that normal, you know? And a Jordan
No.
Peterson, at the same time, had also just become, like, an international media figure and, like, an enormous conservative political pundit. So he's already being bathed in, you know, the brainworms that make you not normal, and then he has this terrible shit happen to him, and it just turbocharges all of his brainworms.
Yeah.
And then he gets fucking danced on by Zizek in the debate.
Oh, man. And, like, that's definitely a factor in his substance abuse.
Just getting fucking enormously humiliated
Yeah,
on an
like,
international stage.
the thing is that, like, Jordan is not, like, was clearly, like, not a deep enough, like, not a savvy enough thinker to, like, understand that maybe debating Zizek was a bad idea, but he
He's not a
was.
political scientist. He's not really a philosopher.
Jordan Peterson is the epitome of PhD brain, or engineer brain, where
Yeah.
if you're good at one thing, you think you're good at everything.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's the epitome of that. And
That makes so
but
much sense.
so it means that he wasn't smart enough to say no to the debate with Zizek, but it also means that he was smart enough to know how badly he got his shit stomped. And that definitely had a psychological effect on him.
Of course it did.
And so the wildest thing, though, is like later when Michaela's like 20, she's like, okay, so I tried doing paleo, and that like drastically helped my symptoms. Like it really helped her deal with her chronic arthritis, which like that's very possible. Like pain is like 30% psychosomatic and social, so it's like sometimes the feeling of having control over it can actually give you some real physical control over it. Like that's probably not bullshit. And then she was like, okay, then I tried keto, and that helped with my pain more, but like didn't solve it. And then she said, I tried this carnivore diet where I eat only meat and salt.
Oh, baby.
And she said that cured everything. She said that she was in perfect health. Like she said it cured her arthritis, it cured her depression, it cured her allergies. Like, and that, like, to his credit, Jordan Peterson was on Joe Rogan and he was like, listen, this is an N of 1 study, but it really helped my daughter, and it's really helping me. So if you're interested in it, feel free to try. But I wouldn't recommend it as like a health food thing. Like, to his credit there. But also, journalists who try this diet are like, I'm gonna spend like a month on this. I looked at a couple articles, and the journalist who lasted the longest on this meat and salt diet lasted 10 days and had an emotional breakdown.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's no bueno.
It is like a body and mind destroying thing to do to yourself. Like, it's
Fucking
horrible.
hell.
And it's so harsh on your body that it can permanently change what your body can digest forever.
Yeah.
Like, you essentially have to get fecal transplants to rebuild your gut biome if it fucks you up enough.
Jesus.
Yeah. And so Jordan Peterson goes on this diet in the middle. Oh yeah, so his depression comes back during all of this, and he has what's called he gets prescribed benzos for this. But it's so bad that he has what's called breakthrough depression, where it's like the meds aren't enough. So the doctor ups his dose and then ups his dose again on Benzedrine, which is not good.
Oh no, no, it's not.
It's not the safest medication to be fiddling with doses. And
it is a dangerously addictive drug.
I am like listening to this in silence of abject fucking horror.
I was gonna say, how are you doing?
Like everything. This is genuinely
just you fucking wait. So in the middle of this, so it's like he gets his dose upped and then upped again, and then so he starts doing the meat diet. Or no, I don't think I'm remembering the timeline perfectly, but
he started the meat diet before the benzos.
Yes. So he's already fucking up his body with the meat diet, and so he's not feeling great, so he quits the Benzedrine cold turkey, which, if you know anything about benzos...
Oh, God.
That's... not do... It's... Quitting benzos...
I've been on benzos before.
Quitting benzo cold turkey without, like, that's dangerous with medical supervision. Like, even if you're in a hospital, you can't do that.
Physically dangerous.
Yeah. Like, it will... The benzo withdrawals are deadly.
That's really scary,
and agonizing. They're horrifying. So, and what's weird is that Jordan Peterson's like a fairly well-respected psychiatrist. He should know that you can't go off benzos cold turkey. Like, there are stories from people who've taken benzos that are like, yeah, I'm still taking like 1/16 of my pill like a year after I wanted to go off. So he's going off his benzos and still feeling like shit, obviously. And then his doctors started giving him ketamine.
What the fuck?
On top of all of this. Like, yeah, it's like something has like... We don't know what happened, but I think there was I think there was clearly some sort of breakdown in communication between like the people who were supposed to be taking care of him, because that's like if he wasn't already insane and on death's door, like that is a combination of medications that will break you like physically and psychologically. That's
Yeah.
a life-destroying combination of drugs. Like going through intense benzo withdrawals while being on ketamine, that's torture. That's like actually torture. And so this is the period where he just starts falling apart, and his daughter basically has to take him to this rehab facility in Serbia where they put him under a medically induced coma so he doesn't fucking die.
Of
And,
course.
and, to
Well,
be,
yeah.
and to be clear, he lost a full year of his life to this.
Yeah.
Jesus. What's
And it's like once you know that all this happened to him, it's like, and you look at the pictures of him right when he came out of rehab, because it's like, let's be honest, he looks like shit. He looks like a corpse.
Oh my god,
And-
guys, we found the Ansom's birthday party
Oh my God.
tape. It's Ansom!
Happy birthday,
Happy
Ansem!
birthday!
No, it's if you look at the pictures of Dr. Peterson from that period in his life, he looks like a corpse, and given what happened to him, it's shocking that he looks that good.
This
Like
guy
this should
kind of-
have killed him.
This guy kind of looks like Jordan. Like, what the fuck?
A little.
It's like,
He's like Jordan Peterson mixed with Jesse from Breaking Bad.
yeah, literally, we found Jesse Peterson, guys.
Jesse
And, like- and,
Peterson.
like, it's really obvious as well to me that there were like significant like psychological effects of what
Fuck.
Jordan Peterson went through, because like
Of course there
since he came out of rehab, he has been both especially pugnacious and aggressive in terms of like his prosecution of like culture war issues, and just like generally incoherent at a level that he previously was not.
And,
Like he'll just ramble for minutes at a time, saying nothing of substance.
and he would start breaking. He starts like he'll cry a lot. Like
Well, he did that before.
kind of. It's like it happens way more often now.
Yeah.
Like there's it's a bit conspiratorial of me to say this, so let me qualify that, but there are, if you see interviews with him where he's like showing his face, there are, especially when he's being interviewed by other conservative pundits, there are clear cuts where he's like had to take a break because he's cried or something. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying that to like dunk on him. I'm saying that to be like, he's clearly not like mentally stable, and he shouldn't
Right.
like be in public. He should like be home with his family.
Yeah,
It's like really fucked up that he's still trying to be a pundit.
it is. It's very fucked up.
Yeah. Like fuck him and everything that he believes and stands for, but it's like once you know about his life, it's very difficult to like not sympathize with him on a very human level.
It's I mean, but like he's continuing to do this shit. Like,
Right.
it's
Right.
like but like I think that's part of it though, because like I mean I think we've talked about this with Alex before. I mean, and that's kind of a different thing.
Yeah.
Where Alex just continuing to pull his grift is more about like he is just, you know, the only way he can maintain it is by going all in at
I think that,
at no
Yeah.
matter what the cost. But like I think maybe with Jordan it's like there is just nothing else he can do to like keep like feeling something.
I don't I think it's partially just the fact that like I don't once you
Brief
are
pause,
the
brief
level
pause. CT, sorry, not CT. I think I know the answer to this puzzle, or at least this part of the puzzle.
Let me noodle a little bit first. I'm still exploring.
Jordan Peterson believes a lot more of what he says than Alex Jones does. I think is the thing.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's
like
definitely yeah.
I pinning down exactly what Alex Jones believes is like something I legitimately don't think like any of the coverage of Alex Jones that isn't like Knowledge Fight really understands him.
Yeah.
Like it takes the Knowledge Fight guys to understand like Alex Jones has I will say a non-standard relationship to the concept of belief.
Yes. Yes.
I also think that I also think Alex is like I don't want to use like psychological or like psychological terms for this. I think he's like incapable of not being a grifter. I think he's like, ooh,
Ugh.
oh,
Fuck.
oh god,
Ow.
fuck,
Jesus. Oh my god.
oh my god.
Don't do that.
Yay.
Yay! Listen, you already got the ink you needed.
Yay. Ow. Anyway. Yeah, like I find it hard to, because yeah, I think like I don't know, like it is very possible that Alex Jones doesn't actually believe in anything, and it is very, very possible that the only thing that gives him meaning is continuing to be a grifter.
Okay.
Like,
Alex
He
Jones.
finds a lot of meaning in Rolex. I can tell you that much.
oh,
Yeah.
I mean, tons in Rolex.
Alex does believe things. I think saying like he's definitely just like a reactionary conspiracist, but he does actually have beliefs. However, I also don't think he actually believes any of the things that he says. So Alex, like if you know anything about Alex, you know that he was raised as basically a John Bircher, and
Yes.
the basic tenets of the John Birch Society are still to this day like what forms the foundation of his system of belief.
Oh yeah.
But he's also clearly swallowed a lot of conspiracy rhetoric, and at the same time, he's just educated enough to understand that like a lot of conspiracy shit is bullshit. And so he's swallowed a significant amount of the conspiracist mindset, which is like you can basically say that you. Whoa, that's creepy.
Ugh. I know what I'm supposed to do here. This
Give
is,
him the well.
oh, it can't hold properly. Interesting.
He needs another finger. He needs another finger.
Yeah.
I
You gotta find a
see.
finger.
What? Oh, I thought the telescope would turn into a fingy.
But so it's like when Alex Jones's main strength as a conspiracy grifter is his ability to just kind of freestyle, right? He's the Eminem of the conspiracy radio world. Like
Yes. Yeah.
he can just turn his brain off and say a bunch of like string together a bunch of conspiracy world words in a way that like you can actually put on the radio, kind of. I
Yes.
don't think he actually like when he says like 9/11 was caused by the UN to destabilize the dollar. He doesn't believe that. What he does believe is that there is some sort of global conspiracy against the US and the UN is involved and that could potentially destabilize the dollar. He believes all of those things.
That's like the John Birch core of his beliefs. It's like the anti-UN stuff. It's like classic John Birch.
Yeah. Like he definitely believes that like the United States government especially is controlled by some sort of shadowy cabal of people, but the specifics of that aren't like the specifics of that are flexible, I'll say.
Yeah.
Like there's knowing where his beliefs are like soft and permeable is very important to attempting to get anything useful out of studying Alex Jones. And Jordan Peterson is like the exact opposite. Jordan Peterson has like actual beliefs, but he's very, very good at like taking otherwise normal conservative beliefs and couching them in language that makes them seem not conservative.
Yeah.
What are those symbols?
As you got a hanged man, a baby, and I don't know what that middle one is. But
Gravestone.
we got a little fella.
It's a guy.
It's a dude. Let's see what's this guy. Wait.
Whoa.
Can you set him on fire?
Let me see if I can set this man ablaze. Come on. Yes, I can set the man ablaze.
Yay. Tiny burning man.
Oh, it had a little post-it
Hey,
note
had a
that
little
said you
thingy.
on it.
Had a little thingy. Ka-chunk. There you go.
Wait, no, hang on. So it had a little post-it note with you on it, so I'm going to assume the end of this puzzle has you burned alive.
Oh, probably.
I'll call this foreshadowing.
Huh! Jesus. Ow. Yay, I'm getting stabbed again!
Oh, it's like that Kafka story.
Owie.
Submit!
Fuck off. Thank you, Necrons.
It's wait, I can't say.
I think it's the combination for this door over here.
Yeah. Fucked up. It's
Loser.
true.
Cappy.
Happy.
Cappy.
Floppy.
Lord
Lospy.
Lorpy.
Lucy.
Uzi.
Loses. Oh, hang
Yay.
on. I gotta get Ansem up on here.
Oh,
I moved Ansem on screen, so he's not as obvious anymore. See if you can find him. Also, chat, do you guys like to do lighting setup I've got going on? I moved my ring light because I actually have some floor space for it now, so my eyes aren't constantly being my glasses aren't constantly being glared over by my ring light now. Oh, eat corn? Yes, absolutely. Eh. Literally, the way you describe Jordan Peterson's backstory sounds like something that happened in this game. Like,
It
what the
really
fuck?
does.
Like, that is some. I mean, that sounds like something. All of that sounds like a method of torturing a guy. That sounds like you would force somebody to do that if you wanted to put them through unimaginable
No.
pain.
It sounds like it's the sort of backstory that you would write if you were like, oh, Breaking Bad is good. Why don't I, a fraud hack writer, copy Breaking Bad, and I'll just have this backstory of like jokerizing some poor Canadian college professor.
I know. It kind of sounds like. Oh fuck! I'm being burned alive.
Hey, I was right.
Yeah.
You were right, Enz. Good
I
job.
love being right.
I gotta scoot. Turn on the water. Turn on the water. Turn on the water. Oh shit! Fuck. Wait, what? Oh my god!
I think there's a hole in the wall.
Now, how is this all captured on VHS?
Yeah, that's.
Remote viewing.
Well, that was one of the most fucked up things I've ever seen. That's like.
Birthday!
You know how in movies, they always tell actors who are like on fire to not act like they're on fire. You have to act like you're being attacked by bees. Because if you were actually acting like you were on fire, it would be too disturbing.
Right.
I
Yeah,
feel
no,
like
like being burnt alive is it's horrifyingly painful. Like,
it is.
It is excruciating beyond excruciating.
Yeah. Ugh. No, like the shit, like the Jordan Peterson diet literally sounds like something that the fucking MK Ultra scientists, like, it doesn't sound like one of the things they did in MK Ultra. It sounds like one of their weird side hobbies where they just tortured people for fun.
Okay, here's the thing. I like this whole like meat and salt diet. I was trying to track down like where Michaela got this, and it's like very recent. There was like some I forget where it was, but it was like some random like fitness blog, like weird like alt health food forum. There was like one post about it from like 2008 or something.
Huh.
Like it's like Michaela could only have found this.
There's some buddies.
Ooh,
It's a friend.
if she was like specifically trawling the internet for like weird niche diets to follow.
Huh.
Because I think she
wouldn't
was.
surprise
It's
me.
like having chronic childhood arthritis is the sort of diagnosis that makes you do shit like that. Like you will do literally anything for relief. Like I'm not ragging on her for like being failed by the American medical system.
Canadian.
Canadian.
Still.
Still, yeah.
It sounds like she was from how other diets went. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Toy shock is just for funny secret thing. Oh, what funny secret thing? Lots of water in the human body. It doesn't burn well. Yeah, humans not particularly flammable.
Yeah.
So.
This makes it not better when you're being burned alive, but so much
Skin
worse.
On the other, human skin, on the other hand.
Oh yeah, skin. Oh baby. Let me get Mikolash up on screen.
I'm always saying that, by the way. Skin. Oh baby.
I keep having new people on stream and keep being like, oh yeah, I have to get Capo and Mikolash up on stream, and I keep not having time to explain that to them.
Don't worry about it.
What? Don't worry about it.
Hey, buddy. Remember, those two keep
I know
on
that.
you into the party.
I know that, brother.
Don't be late now.
Let me talk to Mia.
No. You gotta show up.
Oh, eat
first.
corn? Yes, absolutely,
Haven't
Woody.
forgotten where the party is, have you? You can get in from the
No,
courtyard. So
I have
come
not.
on, man.
I remember very
Everybody's waiting
clearly.
for ya.
It's very loud.
I just opened
Why
my...
do I feel like he's lying? Like about having Mia and Zoe. This feels like that kind of thing. Like this feels like the kind of guy who'd do that, you know?
He's just having a goof.
Like it was obvious from the start that no, you're not going to survive the fucked up happy birthday puzzle.
Inns
And
and
him-
Dorothy, I think you'll appreciate this, but I opened up my Tumblr inbox, and someone sent me a tentative t-shirt design that says in flaming letters, "Someone has to be on the losing team," and then in big red letters below it says, "Choose Calvinism."
No.
That's really good.
I'm posting it to Tumblr right now because
No
rules.
Oh
notes,
my
brother.
Be
God,
right back, guys. I have to witness.
that's fucking incredible. Oh my god,
That's pretty damn good.
that's
The
big
fact that
That's
choose
really cool.
Calvinism is almost subtle because it's being compared to the fucking giant flames. It adds so much to it.
The
If this was on a
change-
shirt,
The change in font is like a punchline. It's
Oh,
so
that's
good.
oh, that's if it's two fonts, that's incredible. That's really
Yeah.
good.
like the first part of it, the someone has to be on the losing team is in big flaming letters and bright oranges, I think. And then choose Calvinism is in an impact alike, and it's like just smaller, plain,
That's
duller.
perfect.
I think it's a gray. Is that a gray?
Oh, I really want that shirt now.
That's a gray.
Fuck.
Right? Wait, no, that's a red. That's
It's
red.
red.
Isn't it? Okay. I was like, wait, hang on, context clues here.
I like how
yeah.
I like how you're a fashion student.
Listen. Listen, don't pay attention to the fact that I only ever work with silhouette and not with don't worry about it.
I like how you know you're colorblind and still try
Yeah.
to describe the colors.
Shut up!
Whatever.
You gave it your best shot. I will say I admire that.
You're not my mom.
Would you bully your Labrador for barking at the tree because it thinks it's fall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say like, oh, silly dog.
I don't own a dog, but yeah, I probably would do that. I bully my cats for doing shit like that.
Okay, well, never mind. This metaphor doesn't work anymore because I'm the Labrador.
Riley in chat says Jordan Peterson's backstory is Dickensian.
Kinda,
It really
yeah.
is. It's like his family died of TB and he lost another one to Napoleon. Like,
Fuck off.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Also, Valeth says, Inns, you can make the best goth stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
The fact that I don't make more goth stuff is actually shocking and an oversight that I will need to remedy this.
Yeah, how have you not become goth yet?
Oh, I know the answer to that. It's because there isn't military goth style yet.
That's
Wait.
I feel like there
Hey,
is.
wait, that sounds wrong. Is there? Because
there
if so, I
is.
might.
There's like
Yeah,
an
right.
entire subsection of goth culture
like-
that just pillages military surplus stores.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah, no, but that's punk. That's more sort of punk than goth.
yeah,
That
then
is
there
true,
is a
that is-
military
It's goth punk.
goth and it's punk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just want to dress punk, but I can't because I can't sew the exact level of punk I want to be at.
That is true. Finding that is, like tough.
I know the exact kind of shit that I want to wear on a daily basis, and it is not what you can find in stores.
I really enjoy experimenting with, like, femboy fashion, but making it kind of weird and grimy.
You are like if a femboy has been on a 3-day bender and then hasn't slept for 2 days on top of that, and hasn't
Exactly.
like fallen into a ditch, but definitely walked
think-
by one and tripped.
Isn't that just, isn't that just Seattle grunge?
The Heelys and Hezbollah crop top together are such a statement. Like,
Yeah.
build any outfit with those, and you are
Exactly.
breaking ground.
Dorothy, to answer your question, it's definitely not grunge. To be clear, it is not a grunge style at all, in my opinion. It's just a little bit. It is less pristine than you think, than your brain thinks this kind of fashion archetype should be.
Yeah.
It's honestly kind of like scarily masterful. I love seeing your outfits.
Dorothy, have you seen my Hezbollah crop top?
Yes,
We
I
have told you
Okay,
about
good.
this. It rules.
Caveat canem said CT has referred to themselves as a washed-up catboy before. Yeah, that's
No.
exactly what it is.
You're like a catboy who got soaked in the rain.
You're like a cat man,
But like, but like,
Like Bojack- like Bojack-
like boy about it.
like BoJack Horseman, but a cat boy.
yeah, yeah.
The BoJack Horseman of catboys. That's good.
That's Mikolash.
No, I
It's all
I'm
full
like-
circle, baby girl.
Like if Mikolash like rolled around in the dirt for a couple days.
You think he doesn't?
It's enrichment. That's how he bathes. It's dust bathing. Haven't you heard?
I do believe that Mikolash in the canon of Bloodborne takes dust baths.
It's not because he's a
not-
chinchilla.
He
Not where I was
already does
expecting
that.
to go.
It's not because he's a chinchilla. It's just because there's no running water in Yarnum, and all library books are really dusty. So it just kind of happens, like in general.
Are Walter White's
Chat-
legs still there?
Wait, hang on. Oh, Walter White's
Walter
legs.
White's
Let's see. Wait, I can't see through here.
I believe they're gone.
I
That's
remember they
insane.
oozed a lot. Yeah, I do not see Walter's legs.
So he's still alive then.
He could have melted, like he does. in
Yeah,
the
like
show.
that's what I think. I think that's what happened because like it looked like he was melting.
His genes would still be there though.
I think it was like a Jimmy's pants situation. They just got up and left.
I think he's
yeah.
still alive.
What if
I think
he
he's
is
gonna
still
come
what
back
if he is
and-
still alive
I
but he
think he's
just
gonna
left?
come back. I think he's gonna come back and he's like, "Hey, it's me, Walter White. Remember me?"
What if he was still alive? He just chose to leave. Like he was just like, nah, I'm done with this. Fuck
He
this.
shows up and he has.
I don't want to get killed with a chainsaw again. Thank you.
He
Hit the
just
bricks.
he shows back up and he just suddenly has a Brooklyn accent. Like, hey, it's me, Walter White. Brooklyn Rage, am I right? Remember that joke from Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series?
I'm back from my soul vision quest to Brooklyn.
Listen, I got this buddy up in Raccoon City. He and I are making some Splatoon 2 Let's Plays. Ever heard of Mr. X?
All right.
We
You've
brought it back.
overstayed your callback welcome, miss.
Jeffy,
That is
Jeffy, we
that is
gotta,
the one time
Jeffy,
I
we
mentioned
gotta
Mr.
cook
X on the stream.
pizza.
Woke up this morning, got some gabagool. Woke up next morning, got more gabagool.
I need a mod that adds Gabagool to Resident Evil 7.
It already is. Look who we've been fighting so far.
These are the Gabagools.
They're
That's what all
the
the-
gabagools.
That's what all the black stuff in the basement is.
That's what happens if you let the Gabagool go bad.
Doggy.
Have yourself a gabagoolish Halloween, everybody. I thought
Yeah,
we
they
were
are
fight-
mummies, chat. They aren't zombies, they're mummies. Don't worry about it.
Don't do this. I could get rid of the mummy curse for a little while, but alas. It yet remains.
They should do mummies. Resident Evil 9 should have mummies in it.
They should be mummies. Okay. Entering the Jesse Pinkman fuck shack.
This is where he has sex with you.
Jesse
Lovingly,
Pinkman's
tenderly
Puzzle Fuck
caressed.
Shack.
I've been there. I've eaten crabs on the beach at that place.
This is the gay sex level of Resident Evil.
Well, yeah, no, it now is actually.
I should call him, guys. Everything reminds me of him.
It's
Let's
just,
play.
oh my god, wait, no, this is actually some Joker
Let's
shit,
play.
so.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it is the Jonker.
Okay, this feels more
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Saw.
Ethan, good idea. Sit down and watch some Monday Night Football. He eats the camera.
House situation has been stressful. Luckily, I can put on some Doctor Who.
He looks like he doesn't have pigment.
Ethan.
Like, he looks like he should be that flavor of sallow.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got some for you. Looky what I've got.
Brisket.
You know,
Really? Why brisket?
It's for eating.
Bites his head off.
Yeah, she wants a nice snack.
She thinks this thing is special.
I look how he has the equivalent of an in-universe LSU hoodie.
Yeah, he also literally just performs like any given fucked up,
You see,
Fuck!
everybody wants to turn back the clock.
ah,
What, Evelyn? I'm just trying to show him. Not everybody wants to go back to how things were.
His hands are
There's a
fine.
Stupid bitch. She doesn't understand that I don't want to go
Yeah,
back.
Remember in the beginning of the game during the dinner where the dad lopped off this dude's hand instantly?
Clock.
What does LCS stand for?
So, Ethan,
Is it
Good
like
question.
Lafayette Catholic School or something?
probably.
Sure.
you can
Sorry,
crawl
so he
around
talks like a YouTuber,
underneath
though.
the
Like one of those
filter.
ones with extreme
Rock your house.
clickbait titles.
Oh,
Oh my
you
god,
know the
yeah.
ingredients between
This guy
those
should have
Fingernail
Rant
grow
Avatar.
back. Fingernail
What do
grow
you
back
think-
instantly. Real.
What do you think this guy's rant avatar persona would be?
You're gonna have to cut
Ripping
the-
off my fingernails epic prank
think-
part 1 of 7.
I think a newt.
Oh, come on, Ethan.
A newt, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
No,
Or
no, no,
like
no,
a
no.
river otter.
No, so hang on. Newt would be the
Boom.
objective right choice, but it is not the correct one because it's his persona. It's what he would think he is.
Hmm. I don't know.
He feels like. Give me like
Oh, hey, Mel,
2 more minutes, and I will come back to this.
He seems like the type of guy that would have like a hyena persona or something.
What color is
no.
the hyena?
He is not a sparkle dog person. I think you're right in the sense that he doesn't have like, horse, wolf, like not the normal. It's just a little bit. More.
He's got like one
Badger.
step above the most basic persona you can have.
Exactly. It is only one step though, and it's
What?
something that he.
I'd say a badger, or maybe a coyote.
What color is the badger or coyote?
So here's the thing: the fact that Coyote actually does. Well, hang on, he's from the south. I have to take this into consideration.
We're thinking too much about this.
Yeah, this.
No, I'm thinking Justin. He would be a raccoon.
Yeah.
What color is the raccoon? Somebody fucking answer me.
Normal raccoon colors. He isn't a lime green sort of fella. He's too boring and plain.
Yeah, he would look down on other people's, like, very colorful personas or whatever.
I'm sorry to say, I had a phase like that when I was 14.
Oh.
I was a persona elitist.
That's not shocking.
So here's the thing, but I had 2 phases of persona elitism.
Fuck off.
My first phase of persona elitism was if you have fun colors, you're
God damn it!
I noticed it and then walked directly into it.
I was creeping and scuttling around.
You didn't creep or scuttle enough, my friend.
I guess not. I'm gonna get a hat. I have to get a hat about this.
You're being banned for insufficient scuttlage.
Yeah,
Wade comes back
you're
with
being
the cowboy
banned for
hat.
distracting from my important furry origin stories, you goddamn...
You gotta carcinate.
Lake Mojave trip mine embarrassment moments.
Real.
Never recover from this.
Sebastian, what does
What a
eat corn
buffoon.
do? It makes me eat a candy corn. I have
Top
some
10
left over from
top 10
Halloween.
ways in which Lake Mojave has run into trip mines. Number 7 will shock and surprise you.
What a buffoon.
Top 10 places that Lake Mojave has been subjected to the mold.
Hey,
Number 3 is something that will shock and discredit you.
Number 12.
Fuck off! Fuck off! That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
on me. That's not on me.
I remember that. Yeah, like half of the ammo boxes are trapped.
That's so me. Okay, I have to
so
fucking
funny.
shoot them now.
This man is actually kind of fucking hilarious.
What a
This
cunt!
guy. He's having so much fun with it.
No, like, for real, welcome to Bumpo's Puzzle Palace. Like,
God damn it.
Welcome to Bunko's
Puzzle
Puzzle Palace, or else.
Bullshit!
yeah.
How?
Have you
I was as
considered
far.
just being good?
I was like as far to the other side as I could be. Son
Oh,
of
yeah.
a bitch.
Open
You know what
ammo
would help in
with
this
your
game?
gun.
You know what helped things in this game?
What?
Is if you could jump and still land on the trip mines because you're like Mojave, famed trip mine walker througher.
Mm-hmm.
I have to fucking see you try this, Ends.
Someone in
but-
chat says that the trap crates make a ticking noise.
Oh, thank you, human person lad.
What is that mysterious
I know.
ticking
Fucking
noise?
password, right?
Yo,
Why don't you try 0814?
Absolutely not. Don't do that.
No. 0621.
Don't do either of those.
0514.
No.
Come on, take a chance. You never know.
Don't do any of those.
I'm leaving.
Tick, tock,
Wait,
tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock.
what? What?
Ah!
I'm glad I moved.
So
Shit. Oh, desk prop. Let's see. What can I show off right now? I had.
hey, I'd take another step back if I were you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. What? What the fuck? I was gonna like,
Runs
show
and
something
walks into a trip mine.
I was gonna show something off last time. Oh, I haven't shown this off in a little minute. So chat, if you guys have watched Bean on Sealy Court Official ever, you may have noticed that she has this Bowie knife with this ivory handle, which looks like something that I deserve to have. Like, it literally is so much like me core that I'm so fucking jealous of it, but like it's an heirloom, I think, so not too upset. However, I have right here the one thing that the only thing that Bean could conceivably want to trade it for. This motherfucker right here. This is the only thing close to a knife I own. It's not a knife. Hang on. Comb break. Let me just. This is my fucking knife comb era. I fucking love this thing.
Hey, hang on. While we're taking this break, I need to point out Miss Wizard highlighted this message, and I think it's very important that you take it into serious consideration. Can you go play Dragon Veil?
No.
Okay. I could see that you really considered it. Like, you waited a full 3 seconds.
Dragon Tail, Dragon Tail.
I love some corn. Greaser mode. Yeah, it was my greaser period.
Does anyone remember that?
Yep.
show?
Listen, why do you think I'm a furry? It isn't that show, but, like, it didn't help.
Why do you think I'm a furry? It has nothing to do with that show, but anyway.
My
Real talk
favorite-
time.
my
Not
favorite
full.
part-
Why do you think Indy's a furry?
What? Why is it still
Lost
there?
in trip mine.
Jesus Christ!
Okay, that one's on me.
My favorite part of
What? Bullshit. Why did he fucking reset it? Hello? Wait, am I out of healing items? Fuck. Oh, son of a bitch.
You'll be fine. Just don't walk into any more trip mines like Mojave.
Maltrue says literally 1984. Okay, let me try that. Let's see.
I need to find the password.
Literally, this is literally 1984.
Didn't
This
work.
is.
Maltrue, you lied. Mods, ban that guy.
And that guy? Mods?
And that guy, send this man to the buried dog pit. If you are a man. If you are not. If you're not a man, you don't get to go to the buried dog pit. You get to go somewhere else.
Mods, kill this clown.
Mods, my psionic warriors send this boo boo bear into the earth.
mods, smack this silly fella.
Mods, abandon this person in the labyrinth of Sobek.
Mods, leave this guy in a hot car.
Mods,
It's fine. He has his favorite tunes on.
Mods, hold this person inside for recess.
Have I told you about the labyrinth of Sobek?
You have not told me about the Labyrinth of Sobek. I'd love to hear about the Labyrinth of Sobek.
It's a labyrinth, and the Sobek's there.
Well, I mean, that is true, yeah.
Sounds right.
So back in ancient Egypt, there were various temples to various gods. We all are aware of this, right?
Big if true.
I got a book called The History of Labyrinths, and while it was a little bit underwhelming, it did have several interesting little factoids. And one of them was that the labyrinth, the temple complex to Sobek in ancient Egypt, had 2 floors. The top one was like a normal temple where basically everyone like hung out and did temple things. But then the bottom floor was largely filled with water and kept in the dark and inhabited by a giant sacred crocodile that the priests would feed.
Oh yeah.
And it was a labyrinth. And so presumably, the only people that knew how to get through the labyrinth were the priests, and that was the only way to access specific parts of the temple.
That's cool as shit. Why don't we do that for? Why can't we rebuild the same basilica with that?
I think they had that in Assassin's Creed Origins.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think we should rebuild the Notre Dame Cathedral to have a labyrinth with an alligator in it.
I mean, the Paris catacombs are there. They just don't have a... Well, there might be an alligator.
We could
Listen,
put some,
the catacombs have
chat with your
catacombs have an
donations.
entrance.
We will put alligators in the Paris catacombs.
It's true.
Catacombs
As
have
a
entrance right by-
professional ecologist and wildlife conservationist, I can vouch that this would have no ramifications on alligators or Paris.
Dr.
Catacombs,
Fish suggests
catacombs
Pope
have
in
a,
labyrinth.
Catacombs have an entrance right by Notre Dame.
It's all connected.
Well, a lot of churches use the catacombs as, like, catacombs.
Yep.
Well, listen, that's why it's important to learn the labyrinth so you don't run into the sacred crocodiles who kill the ravers, I guess?
It had a name, too. Hang on, let me grab the book real quick.
Wait, it wasn't just a representation of Sobek? It was like its own crocodile?
No, it was like she was like a big-ass living crocodile that they fed until it was huge.
Fuck yeah.
It had a name, too. Hang
That's
on.
cool. Chat, if one of you guys have played this, is the password literally just one of the ones he told me, and I just don't trust him? Well, thanks for the follow, Pixel History.
Hello there.
Yeah, I think we do have to try that now.
Fuck. They all started with the 0. That's
It was 0714, 0614, and 0514.
No, it wasn't. One of them ended in a 2, and one of them had an 8.
I'm pretty sure that's not true.
Ins, you have dyscalculia.
I'm pretty sure that I can hear numbers fine.
I mean, it's the date that the evil little girl came.
Okay, I found the name of the crocodile.
Oh.
So here's the thing. It answered. The way that it's spelled in this book is S-U-C-H-U-S.
S-U-C-H-U-S.
Yeah, like suckus.
Succus. That's the name
Although-
of the crocodile.
Succus Maximus.
I think that is a misnomer for just Sobek. I think they just called the crocodile Sobek.
Oh, there's a door here. I might be stupid. Wait, hang on.
She suckus on me strong style.
Just like in Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Hang on.
What?
I'm trying to listen for one of these is gonna start. Wait, what the fuck? Ugh.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you know how it is in Detroit.
Woohoo! Okay. Fuck! I was trying to see if I was trying to listen for ticking and I didn't hear it tick.
Flew too close to the sun on that one.
Maybe you have to crouch to hear them tick.
Possibly.
Like crouch next to them, since they're, crouch level.
That's.
Maybe we're also just being lied to. Maybe there is no.
Okay, cool. I'm trying not to look stupid in front of my beloved followers.
Being correct makes
Trying
you
not to
look
look like a
stupid.
fool and perhaps
late.
clown.
Too late.
Fuck! I was just trying to find the windows. God damn it! Shit! This is just not my fucking area. God damn.
This isn't even scary. This is just a comedy of errors.
This is so
Mel-
fucking. I'm not upset at all. Oh shit!
Maltrus, the Egyptian god that spelled Oo is Thoth, because it's not O's. It's like the Greek letter that's is pronounced as TH, so it's Thoth. And the W is an omega.
Damn, you're telling me this W is an omega?
Sure.
That's
I
CT.
figured out how to shoot my way through my problems.
Ooh.
But CT.
Go,
Thoth
go,
wasn't-
gadget,
wasn't
conceal.
a God.
Oh my god.
Thoth
Sorry,
wasn't a
Dorothy, I
God.
missed
He was a
Sorry,
Atlantean. He was an Atlantean sorcerer who.
Oh my
translated
god.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah. No, he was a 10-foot tall Egyptian pharaoh.
God damn it!
Oh my god.
Sunny days, thanks for the follow.
Don't
Jesus.
you know that Thoth was actually a 10-foot tall Egyptian pharaoh that was actually a Jew from Mars?
Damn,
No.
real shit.
Good. We're not discussing this any further then.
Alright.
Okay, it's not pronounced like tote. It is pronounced as a non-voiced th, which is not a sound we have in English. It sounds like toth or like toth.
I'll go for the dog.
By the dog, the puppy. Oh wow, he behind. You missed. Did he
Why
die
does that
jumping at
theory
me?
sound familiar? Because that's spirit science. It's also kind of David Icke.
Explode.
To be honest, I'm
What?
glad that more people associate that theory with spirit science than with David Icke now. Like, it does genuinely help. Like, it does genuinely help to soften his rabid fucking anti-Semitism.
That's good.
Yeah, it's like who knew that like one of the best things that you can do for combating David Icke's bullshit is actually just drowning his branding.
Oh, he's just balling.
Ah.
Fuck.
And I
He
shoot,
sucks.
and I miss. And I take another shot, and I miss.
Explode.
Nice
there's a-
game
there's a
from
guy.
2015.
Another one.
These guys are
Another.
little guys.
Eh, idiot.
Wow.
Why are you being so mean to these mummies?
Because I'm a bad person.
Because I'm
they just
fundamentally a bad person.
they
I
just
need-
want to curse you. What's the problem with this?
I'm racist against mummies.
Alright, fellas,
I feel.
gotta-
Caretaker, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like if you just posted that on Tumblr with no context, some people would unironically think you're problematic for this.
Yes, no, there would 100% be some people that were like, I can't believe they would say this.
Right, like-
I would say that, and people would just be like, okay, that's fine.
Like, I need to be clear. More people would think you were being serious, like actually meaningfully racist, than any time I make any joke about myself being a misogynist.
No, I think you're right.
There would be plenty of people who would like think you're being problematic, but like express it in a way that's way more like genuinely offensive than anything you
Right,
say.
right. No, like somehow managed to objectify and stereotype all Egyptian people by comparing them to ancient Kemetic ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, my
Jade-
god, Kemetic Reconstructionists have some of the weirdest fucking takes on like indigenous Egyptian religion.
Have you noticed how most of the time actual Egyptologists are Kemetic Reconstructionists?
Hello there.
Yeah.
I
Well,
wonder
did you
why
say-
this might be.
Well, it's not even that. It's just like one, it's like really fucking complicated and like
ancient Connecticut Egyptians.
like
Yeah.
no, ancient indigenous bleh, sorry, I'm tripping over my own tongue. Indigenous Egyptian religion. Like with Thoth and Osiris and shit like that.
Corn. Real quick, Jay does is gay. Thanks for the 7 months. Ow.
Hey.
Also,
I have to get going, guys.
Okay.
I have work in the morning.
Bye,
bye-bye.
Dorothy.
For
Alright.
having me.
Bye bye.
I think
Have fun in the fun house.
I think
I will.
Riley's hanging out in the green room. If
I'll
somebody wants to
transfer
grab
them
him.
over.
Yeah, click and drag her over. Also,
Oh, we also have Cassandra. Should I bring in Cassandra?
is that Riley?
We have Riley, but they are currently deafened for some reason.
Yeah, undeafened that twink. Sub. Oh, cute.
No,
thanks
like
for gifting-
I can't.
Oh my
do
god,
that.
babe! Thanks for gifting 3 months of a sub to Brain Cells Behind. Thank you so much, babe. Riley's getting
Fix
her
my
mic.
mic. Give me a
Hi.
sec to fix my mic.
Okay, take
No.
your time. Thank you for doing that. Oh shit! Oh no, who's done this? Who's? Thanks, Vel. All right, gotta get the gotta get the fucking hype sunglasses real quickly. Where'd they go? Oh no! Oh shit! They're one of these. It's like haphazardly tossed onto my bed. One fucking second.
No,
Here we go.
I once had someone be like really mad at me for saying that someone was like the only people that should be allowed to be Egyptian reconstructionists are like
Fucking
are like people that live in Egypt. Oh my god.
Holy
What is
shit!
happening?
Thanks, fish.
Oh my
Thank
god.
you. Hi guys. Thanks for
Wowee.
the gifts. If hang on. Yeah, how about this? I'm gonna.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. When this hype trade ends, I'm gonna multiply the amount of subs I get by 5 and then do that many squats.
Yay.
Also, your subs are going towards the 100 sub goal for the next couple of days. During which time, if we break the sub goal, I'm just gonna drop whatever I do and go play the Resident Evil Village DLC, like immediately.
Yes.
And chat, if you liked how fucking unhinged I behaved during that like 15-minute demo, you're gonna like this. you're going to like watching me play as the large, big, tall, hot.
Yeah, you good? You good?
Her? Yeah, you get to. Woman?
No.
How goes it,
Woman.
everybody?
What the fuck do you mean, woman?
Going good. We were talking about chematism, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
In chat I said there are like 4 Thelemites who think they're legit Kemetic reconstructionists. And it's amazing, like the weird kind of like
Holy
mental
shit!
gymnastics and like
Fuck!
kind of like cherry picking from like Egyptological research they have to do in order to like think that the ideas of Kenneth Grant and Aleister Crowley were actual like attempts at like legit Egyptian
talking-
reconstruction.
Yeah, I'm collaborating with some actual like Egyptologists on my book, and it's like
Yeah.
the level of shit that people think they know about Egyptian religion is insane. Like, you know nothing about this.
Hold
it's
up.
so fucking complex.
Hold up. Let's watch this barn fight.
Keep it clean, gentlemen. We have rules.
It's incredibly complex. It's
Oh, this music.
it also happens to have been like really influential on like
Oh, big boy!
magic,
Here he comes!
Right.
the hemisphere of
Oh, he vomited at me.
Europe and Africa.
Right, the entirety of like Western magic.
Yeah.
Okay, it's with the
incredibly hard to
flamethrower.
like make any definitive statements because it's like a 10,000 year.
I had somebody say that like, oh, the only people that should be allowed to be Egyptian reconstructionists are people that like live in Egypt. I was like, buddy, they like the idea that there's some sort of unbroken lineage between here and like the New Kingdom is insane.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's like
Also,
oh, we're the real
they've been
Egyptian.
practicing like different religions in Egypt right
Oh.
now. Like,
Right, it's like
Are you
buddy,
fucking
you're like
serious?
6 layers of colonization in. Like you have no claim to
Yeah.
this.
My dude put a button in the back wall that does nothing. I literally can't like interact with it.
it does nothing yet. You have to solve the puzzle master's secret.
Right.
Help me find a girlfriend.
Oh, you're actively trying to kill me. That's going to be
I am what you
difficult, my
call a
dude.
vol cell.
This vomiting beast is me on the night of the Halloween party earlier this week.
Oh shit, he
dear.
did.
No, it's gonna get up. It's moving. It's gonna get up.
Ah, god damn!
You just keep.
Why does everything explode on me in this fucking house? Fuck this place.
It's so good.
Ugh.
Like, it doesn't stop happening. I love it so much.
It never
This
stops.
is like this is your fucking kryptonite.
It is fucking
Just walking
place.
directly into explosives.
One more
Booby
minute of
trap.
hype train. If you guys like watching me getting exploded,
We need to like make you a legit like mummy maze with a bunch of like with a bunch of like airsoft
yeah,
claymores,
chat.
like,
You guys
paintball
want to
claymores.
watch you guys want to watch the Mojave Pyramid stream?
Yeah,
Where-
where you,
where
you,
you-
go,
Mojave's
like,
pyramid puzzle challenge.
raiding in a mummy labyrinth full of like you're it's like an IRL stream where you're in like paintball gear and we have like paintball claymores to like explode on you and you have to solve the labyrinth. This is gonna be like the world's most expensive stream, but
Oh yeah, it'll be the only thing that could defeat JB's bottom of the well stream.
it's like
bottom-
a,
well
oh,
stream
oh,
versus
shit.
the Mummy Labyrinth Challenge
Oh
stream.
fuck, hang on. I gotta see how many squats I have to do. 1408. You're next. Okay, how many squats? 20.
See,
That's a
what
that's
happened in
100.
1408?
That's 105 squats.
that's 105. Oh, I'm so
a
sorry. Your
lot of
ass is about to be
squats.
shredded.
I'm gonna. I said I was gonna do. I said I was gonna do this. I said I was gonna do this. Let me.
Let's see what happened in the year 1408. The
Uh-oh.
Order of the Dragon was founded under King Sigismund of Hungary.
That sounds so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my
the Order
God.
of the Dragon is way less cool than than anyone thinks it is.
It doesn't. So it has nothing to do with Andrew Shumley. God damn it.
No.
It
Wait.
sounds like it's racist. Am I right?
No, it's
Wow.
basically it's a military alliance under Vlad Dracul II, Vlad the Impaler's dad, it's like a military alliance with Germany and Italy against the Ottoman Empire.
Let's see. Okay, squaring up. 1. Keep talking about this.
Like
2.
Renaissance era, we're just giving people like giving the coolest names to shit. Like,
Let's see. December 5th, Enkidu of the Golden Horde reaches Moscow. That's pretty cool.
10.
Or Edigu, yeah.
isn't Golden Horde Books puts out a bunch of like Richard Kaczynski? No, it's not Richard Kaczynski. Who's the other guy?
16.
Who does a bunch of like translations of
19.
occult texts? Joseph Peterson. They put out a bunch.
Oh
of
yeah.
22.
The guy that runs esoterictext.com.
4.
Oh, Joseph Peterson runs esoteric texts.
Yeah. He's the one who
Oh,
does
that's
all those translations.
You know, like a high up, like a couple like polemic people run hermetic.org, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do 30 more. I'm gonna do 30 squats per ad break. Next time there are ad breaks, so the new subs can watch me do squats and increase my ass. Okay.
Oh, 1408.
Am I
First
giving you
time that the
points at all?
Moldovan town of Lossi is ever mentioned.
That shit you're carrying? Get rid of it.
And Gotland
Inns.
passes under Danish rule.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. Why do you like? Did I like do something to you?
Yeah, you took away my mold.
Fuck off. Okay. Chat. Here's some fucking ads for products and services. If you're not subbed, sub to avoid those and watch me do squats and put myself through pain. I'm keeping the sunglasses on. All right. Ooh, 30 more. Here we go.
30 more squats.
Keep talking about things. 2.
Okay,
talking
I'll
about
keep
things.
talking about things.
Let's just
chat,
talk about
while-
your squats.
Yeah, let's talk. Well, speaking of squats, by the way, at time is 1,500 points. I have 16,600. So like, I could theoretically have Sebastian complete all of the squat.
14.
Someday, I want to like
It's gonna take a minute.
end the stream at like the most inopportune time, but that would probably cost actual money.
No, ending the stream actually is a point reward.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
know.
mil-
but, like,
it's $1 million
it's a
point
million
reward.
points, and I don't think like that would require like 1,000 streams worth. It's like fucking 30 years worth of streaming.
But it would be
I'm
worth
sure
it.
it's fine. I mean, if we did gambling, that would be actually feasible.
God, I love gambling and I can't do it because I'm on a med that causes gambling addiction. I'm on a medication
Oh, no.
that like lost a
Oh,
court
Jesus.
case because like they knew it caused gambling addiction and we're like,
Oh my god.
let's release this out into the public.
Holy
It
shit.
works
Unironically,
great, like, as,
kind
like,
of.
it works great as like what it does, but then it stopped working for me.
We're back in the fucking clown room again, fellas.
I
Yay!
love this clown so much. It makes me so happy.
Okay,
Where did
so-
they get the
Even
clown?
bad ones, evil ones, like make me happy. You know.
He made it, I think.
That's like some dedication and incredibly impressive, if so.
Spirit Halloween?
Craftsmanship.
I think the clown is a living creature.
Can you put the candle in the cake this time? Does it let you?
I mean, when I did last time, this happened.
I believe
Wait,
this
was
is
it-
also when you have
is
to
this-
do it under a timer.
Oh shit. Okay.
Alright, what do you say we play a little game?
Fuck off.
All you gotta do is light the candle and put it on the cake.
Kiss my ass.
Is this literally the same puzzle as before?
There are
Yeah.
children
Do you
this
need
time
to
you
remember
solve it
the present lockbox?
not sure anymore.
I think I got it.
Okay.
I'm sure something about the puzzle is gonna change.
I love watching the puzzles get solved.
So let's take this. Boiling my husband in oil.
Boiling my husband in oil.
Okay. So this goes on.
I need to get better at my TikTok lady impression.
CT, what do you think about those like TikTok videos of like women cooking badly? Is that like a kink thing or like?
No, it's a marketing thing. It's like
is.
the lady that makes all those videos, like her husband is like an ad exec. And
Yeah.
I think it's like he works in the advertising industry, and those are explicit like weird outrage bait.
Yep.
Okay. It's not
so-
it's not like a humiliation kink thing.
No. I have a very good nose for like fetish mining shit.
Yeah.
And that's not like it's not a fetish thing.
I have
There was
I have
one
an
video
incredibly
of a
important
woman
thing to
pouring a bunch
consider.
of gasoline onto top of like she lifted up the hood of her car, poured a bunch of gasoline
Whoa.
onto the engine of her car, and like got in and drove off. I
Y'all,
think that was a
the
good
Christos
thing.
Sin has an incredibly important question to ask. Hey, why is this room not fire blackened as all hell? Right? Like, how is this room still here, actually? That is an
he-
incredibly solid point.
He repainted the
painted-
drywall.
Yeah.
They turned on that.
He just time traveled.
He actually he went into this room and like spat a bunch of water onto it. Like he just spat at the fire repeatedly.
Yeah.
I think you should pop every balloon.
I want to. I don't know if it'll let me.
CT, that is a specific ass sentence.
The one where you said I have a nose for like sniffing out weird fetish bait.
Oh yeah, I have a good sense for fetish bait.
Can you
What's
try? Can
something
you try
that is a
opening the lock
thing
yet?
that like I wouldn't think was a thing?
Do you know Nikocado avocado?
Yeah.
That's fetish bait. Like that's fetish
Yeah.
mining.
Oh, I didn't get.
Like-
Oh, it happened to me. Happened again.
Oh, jeez.
Same shit. So this literally is just the same puzzle. What the fuck?
Yep.
Why?
Try putting in looser.
It's a really consistent
see.
shrapnel pattern.
Yeah, interesting. Let me see. I don't think it'll let me because it didn't let me manually enter it the first time. Oh shit. Oh. Huh, how about that? Wait, oh fuck.
It's gonna explode on you.
Let's see. It's
There's a lot of those like animated Minecraft like algorithm bait videos. Like there's a lot of those that are fetish mining.
Oh yeah, it like didn't get caught by like Elsa Gate, but it's like fucking like my
Although like
they have all these
Minecraft
like drama
people, I get it.
series of like
Yeah,
Minecraft
yeah.
romance where like the characters are all having sex and stuff. It's weird.
Yeah, half of those
They're
are
like-
like explicit fetish mining, if not like downright porn.
What if I retried this? I could do this exact same puzzle without pulling the key off of this keg, and I might.
I think you
avoid
should do
getting
that.
Exploded. Let me see if I can do that.
Mostly because I
Jesus
want him to call you out on it if you
My
like, do
nose just started
successfully.
bleeding. I think I have the mummy's cursed.
Oh no.
Have a nice day.
What Q is asking, what do you mean by fetish mining? It literally means like
can I explain?
it's
Fetish
sure.
mining is like fetish mining is making content that is explicit, that is like basically
It's to-
pornographic to somebody in the video. Like the person making the video is getting off on it sexually in some way, and
I
like
feel
What do you say
What's
we
up?
play a little
I feel like fetish mining is more accurately like
candle and put it on the cake?
it is the
Kiss
non-consensual. Someone is definitely something which doesn't necessarily on the surface read as a fetish, and they're sending people like cold calls, like, "Hey, can you send me a video of you bouncing on a what's the word? Fucking exercise ball,
yeah,
and I'll
yeah.
pay you under that." Like, it almost seems innocuous.
Yeah. That's
Well,
what
it's
CT was
it's
saying.
like asking. It's like
Like-
asking for fetish content without asking for fetish content, right?
Rob
It's like,
Schneider's entire career.
I was literally
Yes.
about to say Rob Schneider
you
doing
mean-
that whole feet pick for charity thing.
Oh,
yeah,
you mean Dan Schneider?
Whatever.
Or Dan Schneider.
yeah.
Rob Schneider, different man.
Different dudes. Although it would not surprise me if Rob Schneider was also mining
Shit,
Oh,
like
pics.
Legally, by the way, none of this is serious.
yeah, this is all alleged.
I believe this.
No, you don't, because otherwise you might get in legal trouble.
What the fuck is Dan Schneider gonna do to me?
This specific stream is the first time Dan Schneider's ever hearing this accusation.
Hey,
Yeah, it's like when someone said I was like gonna get in trouble for slander because I said mean things about Dick Cheney. I don't think he gives a fuck what I say.
yeah, no. This dude avoided The Hague. He doesn't give a fuck about a streamer.
Yeah.
What if he did though? What if he just chose one day to be like, you know what? Actually, this is gonna be really funny. Everyone watch.
I'm choosing to care about this specific streamer with like 50 views.
Hold my overly expensive Scotch bourbon whiskey glass.
I don't
This
like.
cake
I don't
gonna
like. I
explode?
don't like the smell of this twink. I gotta do something about this. All right. Now what?
Can you back away from it while it's
What
exploding?
is that?
Nope.
Oh my god!
Happy
Hang on.
birthday!
Yeah, I think I bypassed. Oh shit! Oh fuck! 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 Fuck!
You gotta put it in the wall. You gotta put it in the wall.
Oh my god. Shit! 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 I will not get exploded again, motherfucker.
Now back away.
Run away.
Running away. Bye, bitch.
That timer said like 20 minutes on it, or was it 20 seconds?
I think it's like 20 seconds. There you go.
He's so mean.
He's seething.
He's
You
so
ruined
mean.
his fun. You have destroyed Bumpo's fun puzzle palace.
Oh, I like how it's very obvious he was in this room and just stormed out. That's actually great. Hey, I found head. I would like this little man.
So head?
So head?
Grins?
Grins.
Mia!
Wife!
Mia!
And some other broad.
Who are you? Where are you?
Mia! Wife! That other bitch!
That tweet that's... Oh, so Jesus Christ is some twink and and Mother Mary is just some broad to you?
You? Dead?
Dead?
Yeah. That's like. What did you expect?
Not yet.
Like, what answer did you expect, really?
Look, unless you have any more surprises up your sleeve, I suggest you.
Oh. Now that would be telling, Ethan. And I don't do.
He is literally just a YouTuber.
I know, it's very funny.
This guy is Mr. Beast.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Elaborate
dude is-
torture puzzles, you know, like yelling at this camera, you know.
This dude is
I
like
gave this random stranger off of a boat shipwreck $100,000 if he could escape my happy birthday puzzle.
This dude is like the inverse like the proto Heisenberg.
Ripping off my fingernails, part 1 of 7.
Not clickbait.
Out of
Not
curiosity, I feel like it is not actually him ripping off his fingernails, but it is definitely doing some weird shit. Because he can't just do that for 7. What is the arc of this 7-part story?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
he's
didn't
he's
put that
doing
much
it very
thought into the
slowly.
joke.
Yeah, this is
Arc.
I want this to be more fun.
I don't even know
When
who
is
Mr.
ripping your
Beast is.
fingernails off fun?
Oh god, I don't really know who he is, but he's essentially
I don't want to know, honestly. I just know that
Yeah.
he's like the most famous YouTuber of all time, and I know nothing about him, and I'd like to keep it that way, if
Me-
possible.
No, he
Me
really
too,
is making
please.
people do puzzles like fucking like saw puzzles for money.
Is he the one that
basically.
did the like Squid Game but
Oh,
real
I
thing?
think
Yes.
Yes,
yeah,
that's
it's that
him.
con-
He's Squid Game in real life.
Okay.
like his whole entire existence and career is like literally giving random person $1 million with the full knowledge that the level of clickbait and engagement he's gonna get from being the most famous YouTuber on earth is gonna give him a profit off of it.
Well, that's fun.
Well, and
Right.
like he gets like a bunch of sponsors behind every video too, so that like he has
Right.
more money to like.
Yeah, like he isn't even that isn't necessarily even his $1 million.
Here's
My
$1 million, random guy. Anyway, Skillshare.
My inventory
Yeah.
is perfectly constructed. Every day
Every-
I wake up and I pronounce my ammunition. By the end of the day, the bullet bounces from one side to the other. My inventory is perfectly constructed.
Have any
God,
of you guys?
that's such a good post.
Volcast is perfectly constructed is fucking incredible. Oh hey, they're giving me a bunch of shotgun ammo. I sure hope that's I hope
love
that's
that
just
it
them
like
being
does
nice.
touch on like esoteric like stuff like that exists in like many systems of mysticism where like individual syllables are like ontological fragments of our reality and they're like
Right,
extremely
right.
important.
And they're contained within the metaphysical construction of the longhouse, which is perfectly constructed, by
Yeah.
the way.
Isn't-
It's
this
like,
is this is
like the
just
longhouse is like constructed by like Pythagorean like
It's
Yeah,
sacred
yeah.
imagery.
this is literally y'all are literally just describing the perfectly constructed longhouse of leaves.
my house of leaves is
God,
perfectly
I want to read that so
constructed.
bad, but I'm like only okay. You know how much I talk about Finnegan's Wake?
Yeah.
No,
I'm like a third
Yeah.
of the way through that book.
that's
It takes a while, so I've heard.
my
Look,
long.
there was like a news
Hang on.
article that was like Finnegan's Wake reading group blazes through in just 6 short years. Like,
Yeah.
My longhouse is perfectly constructed.
Yeah. How did you say that in the color of blue?
Wow.
It is blue, right?
Yeah, it is blue.
Okay, thank God.
It is
Yo,
one of
by
them.
the way, I'm only like, I think 50, 60 to 100, like somewhere around there pages into House of Leaves. It's already making me extremely not normal.
Are you?
we should
to under-
exchange book not normalcies together.
So here's the thing. I even before the introduction finished, I had immediately started annotating, like the start of annotations.
That's a,
'Cause I
that's
was
a hard
that-
book to annotate. I gotta fucking say.
Yeah, well,
I
but the
com-
thing is, like, it in the first like 2 or 3 pages introduced me to like 3 or 4 words I had never heard of, and that never fucking happened. That's never happened to me before because
Wait, can you
I
go-
know all the words.
Inns, can you go to finwake.com really quick so you can get the first page of Finnegan's Wake?
Yeah, it's 2 ends.
Finwake.com.
I know. Is it 2?
One
okay,
end.
1 end. Yep.
This is a whole. This is
It's
an awful
annotated
system.
too. This is such a good website resource. Like,
So chapter 1.1. Okay. Why does it start on page 3? Okay. River run past even arms,
Turning,
river
ducking.
shore to bend the bay, brings us away, melodious bay.
I have the whole like
Oh.
5 pages memorized.
What the-
This
oh,
is
it's a-
gorgeous. Oh, this is my
Beast.
next project. Yeah, no.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it. I can tell you all about it, and I can poison your brain forever.
It's already working. Anyway, yeah, no, but I started.
Oh,
Can I
hey.
pronounce the thunder word really quick
Oh
for
my
you?
god! Hi
Can you
guys.
see the 100-letter word on that page?
Hang on,
Yes,
let me scroll.
do it.
Mummies.
Yes, I see it.
It's Bababadal Garachtach Kaminaron Con Bron Tanarantun Travarhu Nonskan Tuhu Hortanen Thernuk.
Is that the same language as Shagagog Man Shagag Tabanakangamog?
No, it's made up of like a dozen different words for thunder in different languages.
Oh,
These occur at the beginning of cycles in the book, right? And this book is comprised of like 10 different cycles. There's 10 thunder words, each of like about 100 letters, they're all like they've got these like deep linguistic roots to them, and like they each signify like a different age. It's really. And okay, so the book is all about cycles. Joseph Campbell got all of his cool cyclical myth shit out of Finnegan's Wake and turned it bad and Catholic. Joseph Campbell was a like a hierarchical perennialist, whereas Joyce was a like feminist anarchist who wanted nothing to do with Catholicism. He made it into fucking like.
Okay, pretty base.
So the first book Joseph Campbell ever wrote was A Skeleton's Key to Finnegan's Wake. Like the first book that put him on the map, really, is what I should say. It's all the like the cool shit about like Joseph Campbell just comes out of James Joyce, and all the like bad shit out of Joseph Campbell just comes from being a Catholic.
Mojave,
Hi.
real quick.
Yeah.
How far did you get into Blood Meridian?
I'm
Before
still
that-
like
before that-
I'm still,
before that-
like a couple pages in. I have not
Okay.
gotten that far into Blood Meridian.
Y'all, that question was for me. What?
Oh,
Yeah, and before that happens, can I say like what I wanted to say at the start of this?
Yeah.
of course.
Thank you. Like, I just wanted to say, I started annotating immediately, and before I reached the end of the introduction, the end of the introduction literally calls out, like, this book, if you're the type of person who's going to keep reading this book, you're probably going to just one day start fucking writing bits of it down about what you think, like, annotating it. Maybe even annotating it in this book right now. And I was like, fuck! I literally just wrote that into the book. I
It
wrote
read you
as
to
an animation
filth.
in the book. It literally called me out for being weird. Now we can go on. Sorry.
Yeah, Mojave, how
haven't-
far did you get into Blood Meridian?
God, not that far. I haven't like sat down and read in a minute.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. It's like
Kind of. I have to read a lot for work, but I keep trying to find books that are like good enough to hold my attention to read for pleasure.
What?
And every time I say that, people are like, "Oh my god, have you read Thing That's Bad?"
That sounds insufferable.
It is. It is.
There's like so little that like actually I'm glad Cormac McCarthy is a writer that I like. There's like so little that like actually captures my attention anymore.
Really.
I've been like spoiled with my like I've been reading like poetry, and that is like just such like dense like compacted like sickly sweet like beauty into language. And someone can't maintain that for like 500 pages. It's like
right. It's
why am I reading this? I get bored like
I found
easily if it's not like
you forgot the ingredients. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Sorry, like kid, we don't have time. Give me the ingredients. Shit. Forgot my keys. BRB.
Oopsie. Yeah, I've kind of found that the antidote to that feeling is reading shit like Terry Pratchett and Douglas Adams, where it's like, you know, they're not writing poetry, but they just have this like command of prose that, and they're not trying to write like the next some like crazy like quasi spiritual text that is actually good. Like he's just trying to, you know, it's like Terry Pratchett's just trying to like tell you a story about like what if cops were good and funny. And it's very charming and engaging. It's just like a really well-written story, and you're like, fucking god, why doesn't everyone write like this?
I should give that a shot. I still haven't read Hitchhiker's Guide or any Terry Pratchett.
If you're gonna read Terry Pratchett, start with Guards. IMO.
Okay. Have you read Illuminatus?
I have read like weird excerpts from Robert Anton Wilson, but I have
what
never
the
actually sat down.
hell?
Whoa!
Yo, this is my new husband.
Oh Jesus!
Oh wait, that's Daddy.
Yeah, that's Dad.
Like
Wow, Walter, Mr. White.
Wait, shit. Who called it? Who called it? Who called it that we didn't see his legs and so he's still alive?
Well, I've played this game before.
Literally everybody was saying that.
Oh.
I wasn't, so I didn't call it. Look, everything is a new experience.
Jesus fucking Christ! Yo, Mr. White! Man. Fuck! Oh, oopsie.
Did it just pull you down?
No, I think I fell down like an idiot. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jack!
Listen, fat.
Yes, somebody else make a Joe Biden joke. I'm too scared.
Jack, look, you're fat.
So that line is actually really important in the cosmology of Resident Evil because it does prove that Ethan, not Chris, Ethan does know Daddy's real name and chooses to call him Daddy anyway.
Yeah.
So, CT, you said you've read excerpts of Illuminatus?
Of like Robert Anton Wilson, I forget exactly what text they're from.
Oh, Illuminatus, because he co-wrote it with Robert Shea, it's like very different. It's like...
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
It's
Oh wait,
like,
I have nades. Ow.
You kind of want precision things for this fight. Like you just need to hit the weak points.
Okay. Oh, there's a ladder. Yippee. Do I have any? Yes, I have sauce. Okay.
There's. I think the next series I have to read is the Baroque Cycle. Hang on.
Ow.
What is that?
Fuck. Hold on.
It's about.
Idiot.
It is.
Sauce,
it's Neil
sauce.
Stevenson, and it's about like Isaac Newton.
It's about Isaac Newton.
Yeah. It's especially like cryptology and numismatics, and like it deals with the whole like. It especially explores Isaac Newton through the whole like Last of the Alchemists type angle, talking about of like what a fucking weirdo he is. And it's been highly recommended to me, so I
The whole
really
like
need to read it.
alchemical lineage of like cryptography.
Right. Which have I shown you the thing that I have pinned to my wall above my computer?
No.
I have a diagram from Isaac Newton's notes on the theoretical structure of the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm sorry, dialogue.
He's gonna
I'm gonna
get
you. I'm gonna get you. Have you guys seen that post that was just like my favorite quote from the Alien? I'm the alien. I'm gonna get you. Have I told you guys that like everybody, like basically every single one of my mutuals has sent that, being like, that's just you. They're all just
I
like,
do remember sending it to you.
They're just like, I just read that in your voice. I'm like, yeah, I know you did. Hee I'm under ya. I'm gonna get you. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Watch out, I'm the
Ow!
alien.
Ow!
Ooh, owie, ooh.
Oh, he
he's
slimed
getting
on
I
me.
hate when I get blasted with the fluid.
It is deeply unpleasant when I am covered in the goo.
He is covered in goo. He does not
Daily
recognize
affirmation.
Omega.
Your flesh is covered in mold and emitting acid, and you are a walking ocean violation.
Oh, shitcock is a great fucking...
Your
swear.
cock is shit.
Goop is
Your-
such a like a good word for what it is, you know? Like
It is.
It's not an onomatopoeia, but it's onomatopoetic. Like
Right.
fuck, it is goop. Like
It's
that's
spiritually
what the noise
thing
it would
that
make if
represents.
it could make a noise.
I feel. You know what I feel? I feel like I forgot what I was going to say. Actually,
That's
Oh.
good.
mean.
Just shoot him. I don't see any more weak points.
There's
I was
one
gonna-
as I'm.
Got one on his
I'm
under
just gonna
tummy.
huck nades at him. That did nothing.
Set him on fire.
Kind of. Like a little. Come on, get up here, motherfucker.
It's gotta be
You won't-
somewhere.
You won't do
Oh,
it.
I think it's like close to his.
Come on. Say some shit, you won't. There it is, saw it. If that didn't... oh. Oh, he's... Ha-ha! Take that!
Into the sludge.
Oh! I have been sent into sludge!
From sludge.
Sludge
Oh
is
my
another
God.
word just like
Whoa, Jesus Christ!
The sludge we return.
Ah! For thou art not but sludge, and to sludge thou shalt return.
That's such a baller line.
Thank you. Wrote it myself.
I was thinking about the original from Ash or like from Dusk, you know.
Yes!
I wasn't. I was thinking about sludge.
I'm
Kill.
always-
We were
Yeah!
from Sludge, I think, in real
I've
life.
seen everything.
I do also.
Oh,
think that.
Ethan, you have not seen everything, King.
We are from
Oh.
the fluid. I
The
think.
innocence of youth.
This way.
Fucking hello! My brother in
Was that
Christ,
as-
can I leave
what-
your fuck house? Okay.
Cure him.
I literally shot all of your weak points, dickhead.
Kill!
Fucking injects you with the serum.
Oh my god. Ooh! Close one!
Are you alright?
No!
Yes.
Yeah, what do you think I'm gonna say? Oh yeah,
What a
I'm fine.
question
I'm
to
good.
ask.
Doing great. Just fucking dandy.
Serum.
Woohoo!
Serum.
That's what like happens to me when I inject estrogen.
You just
You
turn
explode into goo and calcify.
turn into
Yeah.
ash.
This is the agenda that liberals don't want you to know they have.
Okay, don't give it to Zoe. It's like explicitly the wrong choice.
Okay.
There can't
Give
be
it to
anyone
Mia.
left.
Okay.
What the hell are we gonna do
Wait,
now?
why?
I didn't even know there was a choice. Wait, what? Yeah, here you go, Mia. Here you go, my
It's
wife.
life.
Yeah.
It's fine.
No,
It was
literally,
perfect.
if you cure Zoe, she just dies.
Both of you just go!
And Mia stays diseased.
Come with us.
Yeah, it's
sure
like
there's someone who can
explicitly the
help.
wrong choice by the narrative. Like it's
Apparently I belong.
there's literally no benefit.
Good God. So this isn't like the end of the game, right? There's still more, right? There has to be
Oh
more.
yeah.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
honestly, the game probably should have ended here. Like the rest of the game is kind of mid. IMO.
Okay.
Or
Like there's still,
there,
there- Mhm.
there should have been another big final level, and the game kind of should have ended here.
I love
Whee!
watching the puzzles.
Me too.
It's
That
such
does
a-
feel like an incredibly satisfying ending, actually.
Right?
Yeah.
Like
Wait.
it closes off almost everything, but it gives just enough like untouched threads that it feels right.
Yeah.
I think like the like the old lady should have like ominously turned her head at you once or something.
Old lady, final boss, calling it now.
Not
Also,
even-
the music, the
no.
piano choice in here is really
What
beautiful.
was I gonna choose?
I don't think she's gonna be the final boss. I think we still have a little girl to deal with. Have to fight some
Oh, right.
Evelyn Mold
Mia.
Beast.
I know you've been through a lot. We need to talk.
Remember that time you tried to kill me with the chainsaw?
You had something to do with all this, didn't you?
Yes.
Look, I just want to know the truth.
What if she said no?
Ethan, I honestly don't remember.
Try.
How are you steering this boat, Ethan? That's really impressive.
He's
Oh,
using
it's
his
the
ass
boat.
cheeks. Boat, huh?
Boats,
The
huh?
boat.
That boat is filled with slime.
Wow, why am I still have my sunglasses on? Jesus, the hype train's been over for a minute.
That boat is filled with rhyme.
That's the mariner.
Hello?
Oh, that's scary!
Yikes!
Oh my god, this is just like my favorite scene in Kingdom Hearts. What?
Which scene? in
Ethan,
Kingdom Hearts?
Ethan Winters, why is a little girl calling you mommy?
I think she was talking to Mia.
I choose to believe no.
What? Oh, my...
You're Mia now.
What if that was Ethan's face the whole time?
The estrogen is working.
Yeah, that's what you got injected for.
So that's what the serum does.
I find it extremely funny that in Third Person Village, like, you get to see Ethan in third person, but he's camera shy, so you can never turn the camera to show his face.
It's such a good choice.
It's very funny. And now the gators tear Ethan to shreds, and we never see him again.
They're
I would
not even
hate
like
to
mold
model-
gators.
Oh my
they're
God.
literally just normal. Oh wait,
male-
right.
There he is! It's my male wife!
He's gonna get fed to Sobek.
Hey, get back here! I don't let the mummies have my husband!
This is just what I do every time I get overstimulated at like a group meeting and I have to end the voice call.
The mold overtakes you and drags you away.
Yeah, like every time I've just left a voice call and stream without warning, that's what's happened to me. I'm sorry you had to find out this way.
I think there are people in this world who believe black mold is good for you.
There's people that believe like everything is good
Yeah,
for
like
you.
Ugh.
law of large numbers.
We literally started the stream with that and ended up at Jesse Peterson.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Well, the Jesse Peterson is a different conservative pundit who is just this like elderly black man who is incredibly racist towards black.
what?
yeah, that's true. I
Is
forgot
that
about
an
that
actual
guy.
dude?
He's
Yeah,
an actual dude. His name's
Fuck,
Jesse
God damn it.
Peterson.
I completely
I-
forgot about that guy.
I keep making up guys and they turn out to already exist. What the fuck? I don't think this. Boat.
Like he's somehow like has worse opinions than Candace Owens, but like just
Dude.
nobody like talks about him at all.
Black conservatives have a special variety of brain rot.
You fucking Clarence
Like
Thomas. Jesus
to be
Christ.
like a black conservative grifter. That's like you got to have like a special kind of brain rot.
Truly.
Like
Oh.
Candace Owens goes out of her way to like say deliberately like evil things.
Yeah.
It's like.
Is that
It's
the
like-
one who's like had a weird like new age crystal like Is that one? Or is that a different one that I'm thinking of?
No,
Thinking of Marianne Williamson.
Yeah, Crystal Mommy, right?
that's
Yeah,
Marianne Williamson.
Completely
Okay,
different
okay.
person.
She's not a
I
conservative.
was.
Yeah.
She
She's
feels
just-
like she should be.
Yeah, no, that's what's so interesting about her is that like she's one of the like new age like crystal mommies that became like more left wing rather than like going down like the Q like okay she like is like a best-selling author in like the crystal mommy universe. Like she's
Yeah.
written like several like incredibly like huge best-selling like Oprah fucking type books, you know, that like
Yeah.
do the whole like mommy circuit. Like if someone has a copy of Be Here Now in their house, they probably have a copy of like another Marianne Williamson book like Illuminata or something.
Yeah. And at the same time, she hangs out with the Knowledge Fight guys.
She
Like,
hangs out with the
That's
Knowledge
wild.
Fight guys.
What the?
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Yeah. No, they've done episodes together.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's.
Let me make sure I'm not
Her-
hallucinating.
her, like-
Hang on.
That doesn't.
Her whole
that
thing
doesn't
is
feel real.
perplexing to me. And someone like once said like, imagine if imagine like a voting block that was like that whole generation of like
Oh, never mind.
Uh,
Yeah, no, it's not Marianne Williamson. It's Elizabeth Williamson. That's the journalist that hangs out
oh,
with
thank
them.
God.
Okay. That was really scary.
oh Elizabeth Williamson.
Yeah. I always confuse.
I
I
was-
always fucking confuse them.
You confuse
fair.
them? That's very
I have
They're-
dyslexia.
Their last names are Williamson. Blog mummies. That's right, JB. Yes, we have found the Bog Body Factory.
God, this is such a slimy
We have found
environment.
the offices of Yahoo.com.
There's a lot of slime in this game.
Excellent
That's-
observation.
She's not my child. Oh. He must have been hiding from something. I think
He must have been vibing.
Just all
was
of these
chill- I
dead
think he was just
bodies that
chilling.
exist for your puzzles.
No, I think they're just dead bodies. I mean, not all of them are. Damn, she fucking.
Damn.
She
Damn.
took down the whole crew. Good for her.
Is like me at last year's orgy.
But not this year's orgy.
Yeah, no,
You
you
don't
were
No, it
able
didn't
to
happen
attend.
this year.
Yeah,
Socially.
COVID violations.
Right.
No.
On account of the curse.
Yeah, it was the
Um,
mummy's curse.
Did you know that the mummy's curse is actually venereal? It's a venereal curse.
That explains.
It's
so much.
transmitted through top.
Settle down, little girl.
Oh.
Settle-
Get mold, idiot.
Get turned into mold.
Are you really
Oh, hi. It's Evelyn.
Hee hee ha ha.
Why can't I move?
'Cause
The
The
game
mold
doesn't
has
want-
controlled you.
Awesome. Swag. Everybody
Swag.
follow JB's link and go to yahoo.slime for tree fuck.
Or free fuck.
Ah.
For
I
mold
love-
fuck.
I love language so much. Free fuck.
Okay, I might have dyslexia, I don't know. JB, leave me alone.
You're playing a video game while thing happen reading.
While thing happened while reading while my good friends are talking about Marianne Williamson. There's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah,
I'm not
so
talking about Marianne
someone just
lot on the
once like
brain.
asked me to envision a voting block like the size of evangelicals and with the same like religious like fervor in their beliefs, but like being like pro-abortion and like like into like new age shit instead of like evangelical
Yeah.
theology.
Yeah, that's
like
wild.
because
What the
Literally no
fuck?
one caters to them.
Oh, shit. There's beasts.
that would realize like a bunch of weird things in American politics.
Oh, fuck. Come in.
It's why like weird new age like crystal Jesus shit is so popular.
it's why New Age crystal Jesus shit is popular.
There's a lot of people that like are effectively evangelicals, but they like abortions.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So it's like they can't believe in like magic and mysticism. Like they can't like let themselves be like, yeah, I'm just a fucking wizard.
Okay.
So you have to sell that. Yeah.
Actually, I'm not gonna say who it is, but someone in my like close family is a like Mormon like crystal mom.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of those. Like honestly,
it's
I
like,
think, like,
like
most...
yeah, they get into like the turquoise in the desert and like crystals and shit and like
yeah, exactly.
believe in auras, but also that Joseph Smith is a prophet. It's
right, and no one like caters to those people politically because it's like the moment that you get into that crystal shit, it's like everyone in those spaces is like deeply right wing.
Open, look at the trash. Mia, you have to find gun. Take it. Steal,
unless
steal,
they're
steal,
like,
steal.
I think weed did that for a while. Is like keep those people left wing, but now it's like
fuck.
Like, everyone believes that weed is okay. Like
right.
And yeah, there are just like incredibly awful right wingers who love weed.
There's so much like space for people to like it. Like left wingers are so like they don't understand that world. Like they don't understand how like deep it is. I feel like the new atheist movement is like something I agree with, like ideologically, like in general in a lot of places, but it really completely fucked a lot of people's ability to be able to read that with nuance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like how often like people think that. Sorry,
What?
I'm just gonna watch this.
Why?
Chad, are you guys enjoying this experience?
So we can be a family.
Okay. I'll watch the slime tape.
I put it in and the VCR just starts gurgling.
Test subject E001. That's the label on the bottle I got. Mia Winter's cabin. Mia was on the boat.
Alan, you're getting worse.
She must have infected me during the attack. And I'm too far gone anyway.
Why does he look like Alan Wake? Oh fuck! The outbreak's coming. Shit! I got squats to do pretty soon.
Yay!
Yippee! Wait, I think I have 35 left until my squat debt is paid to my chat.
She didn't attack you?
It's part of her imprinting protocol. I can't believe this is happening.
Here.
Mia, you did a lot of war crimes.
You find her.
What has happened so far that constitutes a war crime?
Okay. Where are you?
Was too slimy.
Paid by the government.
Does slime violate the Geneva Convention ends?
Now it does.
That's actually the first thing that was ever banned by the Geneva Convention. It was no war slime.
Oh, so CT, you were saying like you think the new atheist movement doesn't get how deep it goes. What do you mean by like how deep it goes? Because like I know that like you can get like incredibly like baroque and complex with, like, mythologies of like new age shit, but like I think you mean something else.
Time for
by
squats.
that.
I don't think I said how deep it goes. It's like they don't understand how much diversity there is among weird spiritual people. Like
they think once they debunk one of them that like the other people are gonna like
they filter
kind of fall over. But they're like, oh, that's just a different conspiracy theory that I don't believe in. Like they're obviously wrong, but like mine is like fine.
Right. There's no like they see one person with kooky beliefs and they're like, oh, so if a person has like a kooky belief about one thing, it means that they're like ideologically poisoned and like can't be courted in any useful way and aren't like worth listening to or talking to as like a political demographic. It's like
yeah.
that type of thing where it's like you believe in crystal energies, so I'm not gonna like politically ally with you. It's like no, it's people believing in crystal energies does not mean that like you can't use them to like campaign against abortion.
Okay.
It's like there's a bunch of like anarchists I know who like refuse to do like charity work alongside churches, and I'm just
it's like dude, fuck off. Like it's like, did you get it? Did you get your beautiful ideological purity? It's
there's
so much
like
of it is
political
like
organizations that are like completely unproductive to like work with, and I think among them are like the weird like Maoist cults or like whatever else like you've got going on locally. But like churches have like an amazing amount of resources and like manpower, and you can like easily make a church like the case to a church to like let them let you use some of their like facilities to like run a like a books to prisoners project or something out of there. Like all of our like books to prisoners projects used to be run out of like churches. And like they love like helping with like food not bombs and shit. Like it's just I don't know.
I think what's an important thing to also consider is that it is both. How should I say this? The greatest strength of easy community organizing, which is usually just like taking what's already existing in the infrastructure in communities, such as churches, and making it work for the community.
Yeah.
But also the problem is for this specific demographic, they're the very specific type of people who are like also at the same time, oh, I had some bad experiences with American evangelical Protestantism, which therefore means all religion ever is stupid, bad, morally wrong, probably doing some awful, like da-da-da-da-da. Like it's
like people don't. A lot of these types are like they don't understand that like most churches are just like fine. Like they're just like they're run and staffed and attended by completely normal people.
They think everybody is like Joel Osteen,
right? Which there's a lot more of him.
Who's the the guy with the scary face, the Kenneth guy?
Oh,
Kenneth Copeland.
Yeah, Kenneth Copeland. Exactly.
Yeah,
it's like it's useless. But I don't care who I don't care who I upset when I say it. I think these leftists may be bad sometimes. Everyone stands up and rapidly applauds.
I was about to say everyone stands up and immediately leaves the theater.
Right, everyone applauds thunderously.
And then just leaves silently.
Doing harmonica solo immediately after squats is a very unique experience. I hope you enjoyed that. Guys,
how many squats do you have left, out of curiosity?
I'm done with them. You guys talked about crystals through the squats. Congratulations.
Yeah.
We got through this together.
I'm proud of you.
I think so much of the structure of new atheism ideologically is like still itself Protestant. Like it's like what's so frustrating is they're like critical of the religion without like being deconstructionist of their like beliefs and like how it's like structured. So like for them, like you either have seen the light of their gospel, which is now atheism, and like you align with them on all the like positions, or like they're completely unable to understand you. Like
right.
It's
there's very little like nuance there. Yeah. It's a good point, honestly. And it's part of what makes it so frustrating is that I agree with like 90% of what they say.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Like I was talking about this on Twitter earlier. It's like sometimes the most frustrating fucking conversations that you can have, especially as an occultist, is like with somebody that agrees with you on like 99% of your things, but is like really super deeply internalized one annoying idea. Like,
yes.
You're talking to somebody who's like super cool and interesting and smart, but they won't shut up about the simulation hypothesis.
Yeah, that shit's annoying as hell.
It's like just make this easy for me, please. Just be normal about this.
It's
BT, I have a hot take.
Yeah?
Or actually, I'm asking you for a hot take, I should clarify.
Okay.
What's the 1% thing for me that you have?
It's
Is there
like,
one?
No, it's like your thing is that you just like you don't like reading things.
I don't.
And that's like I like my entire like identity as an occultist is based on like being the person that actually sits down and reads the fucking primary texts, even if they're like stupid and annoying. Like beyond like historical magical texts, like I'm the asshole that sits down and reads all of the like the weird crystal mommy shit from the 60s.
Yeah,
like,
the fact that you can keep doing that.
Yeah, it's like I read Legend of Althazar like cover to cover. Nobody else does that shit. And
it was really fun to watch though.
It was, I'm sure, and it's like the exact opposite of how you engage with occultism.
Yeah, no, like I think the thing like your greatest strength is your ability to like just read all of the things. And I think maybe one of my greatest strengths is my ability to, for what I'm practicing, usually not necessarily need to read anything.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a centrist here. I read things and practice them, and sometimes intuit them.
I'm a centrist in that I do.
You also have like good opinions on like ritual magic, which is something that can like there's a lot of occultists that get to the point where they're like, okay, I'm gonna try some like serious ritual magic now, and it just like it infects them with brainworms.
It really because like it causes you to have these like reality bending experiences. It really like you have to have your head screwed like all the way on and bolted the fuck down before you ever like get into it, like, because otherwise you just start like tumbling through like different like belief systems or like understandings of reality, and like you get yourself what people in the business call megasitis, which is basically like self-induced psychosis. If you're doing too much too hard without your like and you're unable to like, keep your like wits about you, like it's like, also it's really hard to do. I have to like constantly like fight against it every day.
I think one of the greatest, maybe one of the only greatest things that came out of the like witch blur community and like the start of when we like when Tumblr began to start becoming the center of witchcraft and occultism and paganism on the internet, the fact that the only universal belief
Alan,
was
I think she's on the other side of the storm.
the importance of grounding.
Yeah.
Like
this is why the Golden Dawn starts you off with only fucking grounding things. Like you're only gonna practice the middle pillar and the LBRP, and maybe a Rose Cross ritual if you're lucky. Or like then you work your way up to things that ground you even fucking harder, like the Greater Pentagram ritual, or the Greater Greater Hexagram ritual. People don't really do the lesser Hexagram ritual that much. It's like all that stuff like is designed to do is like bring you back to like baseline, like especially it's why you start it that way. Like you start a ritual that way, like to get yourself at like baseline, and then you can like work from that like foundation off, and then it's why you end the ritual that way, because like if you don't end a ritual with like this kind of like grounding lesser banishing ritual pentagram practice, like after you've been doing like really intense like Golden Dawn path working type stuff, you just like walk off into your daily life without like this kind of punctuation point on the end of the thing, your daily life will begin to like get infected with the like
It's like sleepwalking.
magic too much. It's yeah. It's like being stuck in like a state between waking and dreaming, because like when you
kind of are. That's kind of exactly what it is.
Yeah, magical trance is a state between waking and dreaming. It's a lot like it's somewhere between, like, for me, how I physically feel and like how my like headspace feels. It's like between a lucid dream and an LSD trip when you get into like the Golden Dawn type magical trances.
Yeah.
And the like visual component is also somewhere between there. Like but it's like very like the like visions you get are like very like narrative and poetic, and oftentimes it's like
Sebastian,
you won't know
have you
like
found
what the like
corrosive?
symbol is supposed to represent until like a while later, and it's
Days
really
later.
like freaky when you're like oh this is like a story that exists that I had never heard before, but like everyone else has this like exact experience, and I don't know how to explain that, but
Yeah, here. I think we've got a question.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was related to stream. I was going to ask Sebastian if they'd found the corrosive yet. The answer was now no. But yeah,
I walked to this door, and I thought it was locked. So I doubled back because that guy said, check our luggage, because I thought I missed something. So I went through this floor 3 whole times while you guys are talking about rituals. I'm fine. I am not mad.
I'm not.
So sorry.
Oh,
I would have missed the puzzle even if I was paying attention. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm sure that if you guys were talking about literally any other topic, I wouldn't have gotten extremely lost.
Okay.
That's a joke. That's a joke. That didn't
Even
have anything to do
talking
with
about
it.
ritual magic puts you in the state between waking and dreaming.
Right. It's our wizard powers are leaking into the chat.
It's awesome. The chat has been like silent. I'm just fucking losing my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi chat. Hope you're enjoying our like directionless rambling about high ritual magic.
She's making more friends.
I'm glad
I was saying earlier when Riley was like, I'm a centrist because I do both. I'm a centrist in that I kind of do neither. I don't have much to say about this.
Horseshoe theory.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys are. This conflicts at all with historical, cultural, spiritual roles. Supposedly being people who heard voices and stuff. I don't know. You guys got this.
That is a can of worms of a question. Like
that's like just a huge question. What do you mean? Does it conflict? Like
it's like I'm pretty sure what our good friend Pregnant Seinfeld is asking is like, is the shit that we're talking about the sort of shit that people were doing like 2,000 years ago?
Some of it is deliberately taken from 2,000 years ago, and some of it isn't. Like it's.
However, it would be a mistake to consider. Yeah, it would be a mistake to be like, oh, this is like a single tradition that's existed since the ancient times or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
no,
like,
that's literally just theosophy.
Yeah.
Don't
perennialism.
Get that shit out of here.
And so it's like, yeah, a lot of this stuff has been... The best way to describe it, in my opinion, is that, like, a lot of this shit has been around for a long time, but it's been built upon and refined. Like, we're doing a lot of the same stuff, plus 2,000-ish years of, like, philosophy and refinement and people checking and, like, doing different things to sharpen and dull the practices where it needs to be.
Well, also, like, I think the Golden Dawn, like, literally changed the fate, and to, like, probably, maybe equal or greater extent, the theosophy, like, changed the, like, landscape of, like, how these things are practiced, like, forever. Like,
100%,
I don't know the extent to which, like, all these, like, components that people now take for given in, like...
has been engaged.
Well, my friend, I do, and you're entirely correct. Like, the Golden Dawn was basically the first, like, they're the first group that, like, wasn't affiliated with, like, the church or whatever to actually standardize standardize, practice, and refine a magical practice. Like in the way that like a high ritual practice in the way that we think about it now. Like they changed what magic is for a lot of, like, for the rest of civilization.
Like, I don't know, like, if, like, the grimoire practitioners were entering into trance, in, like, the era that they were writing the grimoire practices, or, like, maybe the methods they were using, like, honestly looked nothing like how they're practiced today because they were using substances, or they were using a different method of meditation or whatever else that, like, looks nothing like we have today, because, like, the brain is, like, so infinite and malleable that, like, methods of meditation are, like, and getting to, like, I don't know, altered states, like, I think there's as many altered states as there are seconds in every life of every person. Like, it's, I don't know. I'm just kind of, like, at a lost in the awe of, like, what the human brain can do, because I'm just remembering all these different, like, things I've experienced.
It really is,
magic.
Like, it's so diverse, and it changes all the time, and it's like for the first, like, 1,000 years that, like, people were, like, writing and talking about magic, it was kind of, there was a methodology to it, but it was never, like, standardized. Like, it was never, like, systematized in the same way that, like, to anything close to the degree that the Golden Dawn was doing. Like, the closest you get is, like, the Merkava literature, and even that is like very loosey-goosey compared to...
It seems to be, like, they're having, like, some sort of, like, lucid dream experiences in, like, the Merkaba literature.
Yeah.
Which is not the kind of, like... Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
No, but no. You're right. It's like I'm almost certain that, like, Merkava practitioners were achieving some sort of magical trance, but there was no, like, theory behind it. It was a lot of it was based on just observation and repetition.
It was like you could or you couldn't do it, basically. Like,
right. It was like
it wasn't like a remote bombs are planted on the floor, Sebastian.
Yeah.
Aha.
Oh, it's yellow tape. Of course it is. Kill.
Yeah. So it's like, they were clearly achieving some sort of trance, but there was no theory behind it. Like, there was no idea that, like, oh, you need to ground yourself. You need to, like, there's no idea of, like, oh, you need to, like, keep your sense of self when you're in the trance state.
But, like, I always wonder, like all these, like, techniques, like, how much of them could have just been oral. Like, like, some of this stuff is, like, you wouldn't think to write it down because you would think, oh, this person obviously has a teacher who's going to tell them, like, you know, fucking...
Right.
Breathe and, you know, sit
actually,
like this and, you know...
One thing I actually...
Or whatever, you know.
One thing I read the other day when I was reading about the PGM was, like, you know all the random, like, strings of letters, the, like,
Yeah, no, well, it's called Goetia because Goes means to, like, howl, to yell, and...
Okay,
like,
but do you know... Like, I was reading this, I forget which book it was, I can pull it up if people are curious, but they basically theorized that those were musical notation. Like, they're representations of some sort of, like, common chant or something that everyone reading the paper would know.
Yeah,
and then, like, that acted as a sort of somatic element for whatever ritual they were doing.
Maybe the vowels are the notes themselves. Like,
that's sort of what I'm saying.
Do, re, mi, fa, so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. So it's like I think there was definitely an element of, like, oh, you know what a lot of this means just because you've been initiated or you've already learned about it in some way.
Yeah. God, wait. Some people don't know there's, like, musical notes to the LBRP and the middle pillar rituals.
Right.
Which
How did you get here?
can be helpful.
She's out of control. Without the treatments, she's
I don't
deteriorating.
really use them that much because I don't like the tunes.
Man, this track sucks.
I use them, like, during the QC part of the... Sorry, I'm not gonna...
She trusts you. That little bitch. Never trust. Okay, wait.
If I start talking about the individual components,
Right? No, you're totally gonna lose the
I will
audience.
lose-
Yeah. Let's talk about the relationship of the Tree of Life to the middle pillar exercise.
Fuck. Ugh.
Just completely lose our audience.
Ugh.
Let's talk about the relationship of the middle pillar exercise with the Kabbalistic cross, or the Spanish ritual, the pentagram. You know.
Right. Whoa.
Oh, you know,
Ugh.
one thing I like about ceremonial magic is that it's grounding practices that you learn in and out until you can like literally physically embody them are great for redirecting a bad drug trip.
Yeah.
And getting your shit back on the rails.
Right. The volumetric.
We're setting it off on a good
compressor.
note.
Oh no. Now she's got mold.
I love molds. I love
Now she's got mold.
blue cheese enjoyers like this.
Yes. Okay. My friends, it is nearly time for me to hit the hay, the proverbial hay.
Proverbial hay.
Yeah. I have
If
no
you're-
literal hay.
Remember when we would fill
Why the fuck not?
mattresses with hay?
We didn't have anything else.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Back in the
I'm
year
not a vampire.
1997. Could you give a boop on the way out if you're leaving?
Yeah.
Cool.
Number 1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite. We're about to get down.
I did lie to you. I shouldn't have.
Are you an East Coaster?
No.
Oh.
No, you just fall asleep at like a normal time for like a normal person.
I wake up very early. Like, that's how I get a lot of my writing done.
CT, I go to sleep at like 4 or 5 a.m.
That's... I think something is wrong with you. That sounds like delayed sleep disorder.
Have a good life.
Huh. Huh. That's a real disorder?
Yeah, delayed sleep phase.
That's,
You should, like, talk to a doctor.
Yeah.
That sounds... Nah, you must be making that up.
Well, might be worth a Google.
Goop. There, I'm now spreading the slime.
Oh, you are a center of pestilence.
Fucking what?
We'll be together forever.
This is what all of my dreams are like.
Oh my god.
That's scary.
This is what all my dreams are like.
Fuck.
In all my dreams, I drown. Haha. That's a fun song reference. Explosion.
Oh, and now it's happening.
It appears that this boat was not perfectly constructed.
No.
Unlike
It actually is time. It actually is time for an ad break.
All right.
Oh, no.
You know what isn't?
think-
You know what else is
My
perfectly
ad break is
constructed?
perfectly constructed.
Casper mattresses. Here's some fucking ads.
All right, and with that, I think I will depart for the evening, my friends. Fare thee well.
Remember.
So long.
Fare thee well.
Family like before.
Choose.
No, Evie. We can't be a family. We were never a family. We will never be a family.
Just because I've got the slime, Evelyn, doesn't mean we have anything in common. I wish they would stop making weird little girls scary. Like, just let them live their lives.
What I wish is not that little girls should not be scary. It's that they're always scary in a purposefully trying to be scary way. Little girls don't need to be purposefully scary. They can just be little girls and terrifying you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, little girls are just like this. Stop trying to make horror out of it. Like, guys, you're being. It's a little exploitative, honestly.
Like, this is literally just what would happen if you gave a sad, lonely little girl superpowers based off of mold. Like
that. Yeah, that's. There's no other course of action that could have occurred. Like. This is why you only give mold powers to happy little girls.
This is why you only give mold powers to people who can legally vote and or go die for oil.
I
think the entire plot. I literally think the entire plot of Resident Evil 7 would just have been solved if they gave me the mold superpowers. I would not let this the power get to my head, and I just wouldn't. I would just be normal about being made of mold and being immortal and having just assorted issues.
I love issues.
Does someone have the power to let Cass in?
Yeah, I got it. Cassandra.
Hello.
Cassandra. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm here and alive.
Hi, Cassandra.
Greetings.
Monet.
Oh, cute. Thanks for 500. Why isn't text-to-speech working anymore?
Didn't realize we were still going. Hello.
I think we're...
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can beat this fucking game tonight.
Who has played this game before, and how long do they think that's gonna take?
Nobody here has played this. I think C2 is the only other person here who has. I think I'm in the last act, so it shouldn't be too much longer.
I also think you are. It's just like I wanted hours, or if it's more than an hour, I got it.
Yeah. Sorry about the bad text-to-speech, Q. I hope you find your Fanta. I'm sorry, I couldn't really speak up because there was a conversation that was hard to interrupt going on. Do you want me to...
No, go ahead.
I guess, hang on. Q, I think Q wants me to... It's scrolled back, babe. I can't really see it anymore. Sorry. One sec. Was there something... I think it was a map, and it was this thing, lug wrench. Okay, I was like, I picked up something important just now. I'm sorry, I've been listening to description of ritual magic for the last like hour.
Yeah.
I don't.
Kind of messed with you. Like, I'm sorry.
We can still go on.
Ooh, bomb.
No, what were you saying?
I was just gonna say we can still talk about magic. I'm fine with this. I can't talk about ritual magic really in the same way y'all can, but like I can talk about magic.
So like, yeah, no, I want to understand your practice more. Like what it's like, and like what kind of it looks and feels like, and how it like changes and progresses and stuff.
The sensuality of how that was phrased makes sense. Anyway, yeah. So I guess the way that I've described it in the past is as an esoteric ecologist. My background is literally actual professional wildlife conservation, ecology, that kind of thing. And so
I hope I make it.
Also, my background is in theology, specifically Catholic heresy. That's not as relevant.
Fucking
Stop it, Evelyn!
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Ow.
Fucking
Jesus.
hallucinations.
Spooky.
Where is she?
Yeah, no, so I think what the best way that I can describe my practice in the practical sense is that I approach the occult itself as an ecologist might. I want to taxonomize gods. I want to figure out, okay, if there are supernatural beings that exist on not this plane of existence, but some other plane, what is the metabiological traits, so to speak? What is it that makes any given spirit a spirit? And that's led me down this rabbit hole that I've been following for the past 6 or 7 years now, where I'm Spiderwick, but weirder, I guess the best way to say it. I want to somehow try and create a objective acultural taxonomy of spiritual archetypes, defined in similar ways to modern taxonomy. So, objective, yeah, objective in the sense that it is acultural. For instance, you could define fairies as satyrs as being fairies because they exist on the same root ideas of what a certain specific archetype of Fae is meant to embody. They are wild, strange, bacchanalia. They have parties which mortals can't really attend. They are one with nature. They are a hyper exaggeration of a single human emotion. Like, there's dryads are.
How do you like parse boundaries? Like, would you like
define boundaries?
Like between like maybe so like I guess what I would ask if I wanted like a concrete like question is like what's the difference between fairies and djinn? How do you like divide that like line or like get down to like the nitty gritty of like where these things break off and
right.
and check this out. And check this out.
Yes, the survivors are still suffering.
Okay.
I read fast.
Glad you saw that.
Is Leon Kennedy still suffering?
I don't know.
This is a different person, isn't it?
Yeah.
One must imagine Leon Kennedy happy.
Jokes that are targeted at me.
Literally, the only reason I'm in here is to say shit like that sometimes.
Ashton, what were you going to say?
I kind of want Leon Kennedy to still be suffering.
He's very sufferable. Riley, to answer your question about how I define the boundaries of like what exists and what defines the thing, it's more case by case basis than I would desire. The human nature is that we keep inventing the same things over and over again. Like, we all universally invent fucked up wizards doing weird things that you have to protect yourself from. The problem is I'm trying to essentially define the occult as anything deeper than that, anything more concrete, and it's by nature, at least so far, I have never been able to successfully keep any given system of notation that I'm happy with for very long. At this point, I'm mostly... I accept that my way of trying to understand the occult through ecological empirical nature is always going to be just impossible. But it's what I figure out and what I think about while doing it and while trying to find the way that has been the greatest amount of growth. That said, though, it has been interesting.
How much like post-structuralism are you familiar with?
I don't know.
Oh, you said you don't like to read stuff.
Yeah, so like, CTA didn't get into it, neither did I. I have like, on multiple occasions, just completely in isolation, have like thought about master-slave dynamics and dialect. Like, I have this weird thing where apparently I understand occultism on such an instinctual level, in the sense of like, okay, why was this done? What was the root of this, and how did it affect us people? And it's just led me to not needing to read a lot of stuff. So I might very well have incorporated a lot of post-structuralism. I just don't know the name of it.
Do you think in words or like pictures or like neither or both or like primarily?
In what context? Like just in general?
When you're thinking about topics like this.
When I'm thinking about topics like this, I am thinking about how should I define this?
Like, do you have an internal monologue, or is it like, does it look more like a picture show?
It's both at once.
Okay.
It is more specifically often picture show, and I am actively trying to get the monologue out of it. Like, okay, what is...
I also think in a similar way. I just, it helps to know, like, if you think visually, like...
So, like, for an example of what a daily occultist practice might be, I might notice a really pretty cotton tree over by the river. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's a really pretty cotton tree. I might need to focus on that because it looks like it would be a place of power is an accurate term, but it feels too video game, so I'm not going to use it again. And as I work with it, as so to speak, trying to understand the tree, doing some drawings, doing some sketching, like I'll start getting images of, oh, okay, here's a fucked up, weird ant, leaf, griffin, cottonwood, puff, leaf, mimic beetle creature thing. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's certainly a fucking image. What the hell does that mean? How does it exist? Like, why is it tied to this cottonwood tree, as it were? And that's the ecology of it. Trying to figure out, okay, why are these?
Oh, so like that's why you do dream interpretations, like for practice, almost.
Literally, not even in the slightest.
I do like this comes in difficulty, like because like the observer is so like influential on like how these things might appear to you.
It is.
So you would like need multiple points of data. Are you know to like taxonomize a more like objective way, wouldn't you?
In a sense, yes. However, the way that I actually approach this is.
Are you approaching it like phenomenologically from like one single standpoint? Just.
Yeah, like for example, that cotton tree analogy. It would not be a universal thing. Like, I do not expect that to exist somewhere else, as it were. It is tied to the place, and the way that I try and avoid, like how much in my head is this? You know, like how much is this? What's the word? Not self-fulfilling prophecy, but of the same vein. Is I essentially try to actively prevent myself from getting into those mindsets, you know? Like, if I can think of it in a vacuum, it'll loop back around.
How familiar are you with June bugging?
With June bugging?
Yeah.
The thing where you tie a piece of string to a June bug and let it fly like it's a leash?
The thing where you like clean a room by coming back and focusing on one particular point and just coming back to it whenever you get too far away.
You clean a room, you said?
Yeah, it's sort of an ADHD cleaning strategy, but it also sounds a lot like what you're describing.
I don't think I've even heard of it.
So, I was curious if you'd like heard about like how much like Platonism do you feel like you're like thinking on topics like this has? I don't know.
I know enough about Platonism to understand. I know enough about Platonism to understand like virtues. Fucking what's the word? God damn it, I'm forgetting it. Of course, virtue, platonic, and the ideals. Like I know the very
the world
foundation
forms and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, that's about the limit. I wouldn't necessarily know anything like. I wouldn't know how to describe. I don't think
it's just how they like structure like concepts and separate categories. In Platonism, like because like for like a Platonist, like the world is like separated, like and like things are made what they are and it's different from each other by their essences. And
like archetypes.
Q is asking streamer, "Are you doing okay?" Streamer, are you doing okay?
I am lost in this conversation and this boat.
Oh,
well, the boat is a metaphorical conversation.
The boat is a conversation between the
I am
game
conversing
developer.
with the creatures on this boat by saying
hurting them.
Yes.
Do you think what makes those creatures what they are is an innate essence within themselves, or the differentiation from them between the rest of the universe via a process of
I mean
non-essentialist on top.
Dialectics is when you make the creatures die.
Yes.
She die on my lectics until I don't know, fucking Plato.
Yeah.
Hegelian. Okay. Yeah, anyway.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
Words.
So, like, you'll see how things look in, like, how does your head physically feel when you
Doesn't. But go on.
When you are seeing stuff like this. Like if you could describe like the state of your body, like in your like gut and in your head, like
it feels like there is think of it as when I know I need to focus in, there's a ping, and then it's a matter of trying to figure out, okay, oh god, extremely out of focus, and I need to figure out which lenses to put it in to, like, get a clear picture. And
how do you change the lenses?
Trying to twist my mind into seeing what would make the image clearer. It's
what does that like twist
like
entail?
It's both literal and like thought process related. Like it is quite literally, I get the sensation of, oh, I need to, like, something is here. I start trying to pay attention to it. And from there, it's actively choosing to actively think about why I would get pinged from that given thing through, like, different routes of thinking of it. Like, I'll draw it, I will literally just think about, oh, God, I'm realizing I'm not good at explaining things.
Yeah, it's with the like finer nuances of things. Like if you don't have like a teacher to like give you the vocabulary for a lot of stuff, like, you know, it becomes hard. So that's why I'm trying to ask like very like
specifics.
How does it feel in your head and your gut, and like what you know
it is
the experience of the turning, like so for you it's like you're weirding your way to this. It's not like an escalation of energy inside of anything, or like a it's like you're turning around what's already there.
Yeah,
and,
I am. It already exists, and I'm just trying to figure out how it exists.
You are rotating it in your mind.
It is literally. I was trying to say, if it was a video game like mechanic, it would literally be a extremely blurry picture and object at once, and trying to get the right angles and the right lenses and colors and films that will actually show what is there in ever clearer distinctions.
See, I was going to say it's more like when something is randomly highlighted and you don't know what tool to use for it.
And that's how it starts. That's the ping. Something is just like, why am I looking at this so much? Oh god! That's a weird dog.
How is your breathing when you're trying to like turn your way to see things more clearly?
What?
Stop making spooky sound.
I don't like that. Okay, quiet, forgotten.
Oh.
Literally, I'm just imagining like the Drake and Josh theme song as the description of how your occultism works.
I don't even know what you're talking
Here
about.
I am. You know, that's the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Oh, so just turn around. It's over your shoulder.
Breathing wise, I think if I thought about it, I guess it gets way slower and deeper, but it's not something I pay attention to or do on purpose.
Sometimes
Like,
if you pay too much attention to it, you lose the like.
Yeah, like it just happens, and I'll like afterwards I realize.
But if you look inside, I'm sure you'll find. I don't know the next line.
But it's like a kind of breathing that you don't notice then.
Yeah, it's not noticed, it is possibly become aware about.
See,
that makes sense as a distinction?
for when I do magic, the way I enter like a visionary state, I basically have to like hold my entire like body and mind in like focus all at once, and I like I am conscious of my breath at the same time as I'm conscious of my thoughts, as I'm conscious of my motion, as I'm conscious of my like.
Can you look at your inventory? Sorry, pause. Can we look at your inventory really quick, Mojave, so I can see what actually you have there? Antique coin, that isn't going to help. You want me to look it up?
You can buy antique candy.
Ow. Not yet.
Okay.
It
does say go to the bottom level.
I am that is inaccessible to me at the moment.
Oh.
Trying to find something in the third floor sick bay, which is currently locked behind this thing, which needs corrosive, which I cannot find. This guy, I'm sure it's around here somewhere.
Was it in that box?
The box over here, it's locked behind a lockpick. And unfortunately, I am out of psychostimulants, so that is going to be a lot harder to find those. I really didn't think those things would be that useful, and it turns out that they're almost necessary. So that feels good. Wait, hang on.
Oh, darn.
You sound like you're sundowning, by the way.
Kind of. Like, it's...
Can I make a suggestion?
What's that?
This is a good place to save. To, like, have a big, fun finale next stream, and then head straight into the next Resident Evil.
Possibly. I'm...
Like, you sound too tired to be thinking about this stuff.
I want to find, like...
You gotta find the Puzzle Master's secret.
I want to find, like, a slightly better place for that.
I don't know if there will be one.
If you want to look up, like, where the corrosive is on this boat, I am... That is... Wait.
Yep.
Shut the fuck up. There's a ladder over here.
Shutting.
What? I haven't been in this room. Are you fucking serious? I thought this door was locked. I thought this door was locked.
Times two.
Things.
Oh, motherfucker. Oh, hey, lockpick. That's cool.
Lockpick.
All right, I bet you're gonna find some corrosive behind that lockpick.
Hold up.
Die.
That's a
bobblehead. Bobblehead. They deserve to die.
Someone was asking if we have like it also got tumblers in the boys.
Yeah,
the other
I don't think anyone who has ever been in this COCOM doesn't have a Tumblr.
Or they
I think
asking
one
if we
has
got
it.
medias.
Barry is not on Tumblr. Yeah.
I just put in chat my username on Tumblr is just universal.
Yeah, Riley's is red nines, like the word red and nines.
Yeah, that's me.
I'll know about Cass.
That's you, Riley.
I mean, I'm on Lake Mojave, but I don't really talk about like esoteric or anything. I just like I just like show like vampire thirst traps.
Mine is literally
really
just a shitpost
Those are
blog.
esoteric.
Yeah, for the record though, my blog is less esoteric perhaps than I'd like. Mojave, what would you consider? God, fuck you, damn it, Mojave, what would you consider my blog to be?
Fuck yours. Like, if I had to like pick like a single gimmick to describe it, like I just did mine.
Give me like 3 gimmicks or something if you need, up to 3.
Horny for werewolves, is that a gimmick?
Of course.
That's not really what like posts about most of the time. Like there's an occasional werewolf post like every now and then, but that's not really the theme. Fuck, I don't know. I have like the formula in my brain right now, but it's like not quite synergizing.
No, you're fine. Yeah, you sound so tired.
People expecting good comments from my blog are probably going to be disappointed because it's just like I make posts like, "Oh, making square poops in my Minecraft diaper."
Oh, it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle.
Mine is like literally just a like a shitpost blog, basically.
Can you remove them?
Are you fucking serious? Hang on. So this one's gotta go right here. And open, motherfucker. Yahoo!
Oh, thank God.
Hallelujah. Okay. Going back upstairs.
So wait, what are those?
Werewolf fashion discourse. That's your blog.
Fuck. Yeah. Damn.
You can. I might sub werewolf out for like. I mean, I don't know. Take your hyperfixation of the week. But yeah.
Yeah, it's like
mine right now is vampire thirst traps because I had this fit for Halloween that I was really proud of and I really wanted people to see because it gave me good feelings. And it still doesn't have more notes than my like first cowboy fit post, which is like fine, but like I don't think people realize exactly what like my like costume meant to me just yet. I mean some people do.
I would say you do like a posting a lot.
It's very gender affirming, and you.
I do post a lot of dog and great dog like beasts. I think great dog like beasts, fashion, my correct opinions always, and Catholicism, especially the heresy parts.
I feel like so like when I say the like a posting, I don't necessarily mean the like. I don't necessarily mean the dog part. Does that make sense? Like,
I think it should, but I can't comprehend.
Oh god damn it, it's big guy.
The like emotion stuff attached to the like a posting, and not specifically like.
I see what you mean.
Dog part.
I post a lot of poetry.
Jesus fucking.
Kind of, but I'm not sure poetry is the. It feels too general. Poetry feels too general, I think. Also, you have Catholicism opinions. Have you seen my terrible little color theory triangle?
No, I'm scared now. That achievement is named.
Guys!
That achievement.
Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
That's a spicy meatball. Oh, okay. That makes me really happy.
That just gave you like a solid 5 minutes of energy all on sound.
Why the? Hang on. What is keeping this? What force on God's heaven is keeping this door closed? Fucking what? How is this? Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Christo, are you off to go spam reblog my vampire thirst traps? I think there's like 2. One of them is like just the whole lookbook, and the other one is like explicitly just me being slutty.
Read what the cable fuse does, please.
An old power cable looks to still have all its connections intact.
Okay, where is that?
Yeah, I have to plug this into the elevator to get it working again.
I'm sticking the color theory thing down in the wizard channel.
Oh God.
This is how it works, right?
What, being the occult?
No, the color theory thing, the Trinity thing.
You're talking about fucking. You're talking about consanguinity?
About what?
Trinitarianism. The fact that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is literally how it works. Well,
Found the elevator room.
It's,
You did?
I'm liking the thoughts going on here.
So here's the thing.
Oh,
Jesus,
son of a bitch.
this is correct in the
Hang on.
most general sense. Like, this is what the Trinitarian represents. However,
Oh, can I-
Jesus is God, but God is not. But Jesus is not the Holy Spirit. You can talk now. Sorry.
Yeah, can I pull you guys into the game a little bit because there's some shit going down.
Yeah, no, I've been paying attention.
Cool. Okay, more bullets. Fucking Christ.
God.
Actually, hang on. Let me do my little pea shooter for this one. Ow!
Ooh,
Probably should have made some health juice for this.
kicked him and you're
Probably
pulling
should've
it
saved
into
that.
his.
Into his little chest hole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right into his iconic tummy.
What?
His chussy.
What?
Did I
Wait.
fu-
Why
I
did you
stutter?
say ins?
I didn't. I said his iconic tummy.
Okay, I thought I heard ins. The ins iconic chest hole or whatever. Like, I was scared.
Oh wait,
I was
yeah.
like-
So my blog is not like presentable to people. Like it
I love your
it is
blog.
kind of. Oh, you do.
It's
Yeah.
well, it's anarchism and occultism and shit. What more could we ask for? And just cool art.
And
yeah.
a lot of really funny shit posting based on occultism. That's why I love those.
There's I tried that quote at the top of my blog from Kenneth Rexroth, who was this like anarchist mystic poet, is
The music here is
kind of-
fucking insane.
Yeah, this is
kind of what I like want the blog to be about, but it mostly
They're-
is shit posting.
They are giving
They're
me a concerning amount of bombs.
Yeah, I
I'm
was like, this is a lot
worried.
of remote bombs that you're receiving.
Are they gonna
I feel like my firepower, like my gunplay is supposed to like be very underpowered, but like so there's supposed to be like here have these big like one-shot kill bombs just to just in case, but like unfortunately the game didn't realize that I'm too good.
Yeah,
I've learned from walking into tripwires repeatedly. Mother bitch, not another one of you. Never mind. I need a good corn just to feel something.
I'm so sorry.
Fat molded. If this thing comes charging at you, aim for the legs.
Aim for the legs. That would have solved your problems.
What if you're not a fat molded? You're just a regular guy. Explode.
That's a dog.
But the Rexroth quote is, "Well, what would you like tonight? Sex, mysticism, or revolution?" And then a woman in the audience shouts to him, "What's the difference?"
Yeah, women.
Nice.
Women, they
Hashtag
understand
girl.
that sex, mysticism, and revolution are all part of the same process.
It's Trinitarianism too.
Yes.
Okay, so what were you saying before about you started to say like it's like this except not except and then you stopped.
Yeah, now that we're back into game rhythm. So God is the Holy Spirit, is Jesus, is all of them. There is one God who manifests in three ways. The interesting thing is that one could argue that Jesus is God. Like, literally just God as a man. It was this whole thing. But you could argue that the Holy Spirit is explicitly distinct from God. Like, you know, it's an emanation of God. It is not... Jesus is not the Holy Spirit come down from heaven. Jesus is leaving the Holy Spirit behind while he is in heaven. This gets into some really fucking weird intersections with Gnosticism and the idea of Sophia and wisdom, as well as like the representation of the church itself. Because it is such a clear relationship change. Like God and Jesus are very clearly, you know, consanguine, but there is a strange relationship that each of them have to the Holy Spirit and to each other that I'm almost certain has at least some sort of history with not Gnosticism but some Gnostic trends, I believe. I don't know, it's weird.
Which
Trinity is
Gnostic
fucking weird.
trends is in like
Literally
early
the
Gnostic trends
idea.
or like late Gnostic trends?
Early Gnostic, literally the idea of Sophia. This was still when they were like actively part of the church.
So it has what has similarities with Sophia?
The Holy Spirit.
The Holy Spirit. Yeah, there's a lot of people who compare the Holy Spirit to like Sophia, or like that it's like wisdom, like feminine.
Yeah, like the divine feminine, as it were, of Christianity.
Okay, I'm glad I went. Soccer ball.
Mormonism technically has a heavenly mother.
That's good.
Oh God, what?
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe even 3, depending on which prophet you believe.
So
There's
what
more
I'm
than
hearing,
one
God has
prophet.
3 wives.
yeah,
According to Brigham Young.
Mormons keep electing new prophets.
Oh no, they don't get elected. They die and then are chosen, by the Holy Spirit.
Right, so they're elected.
By the Holy Spirit, they're not. You don't vote. Well, you actually do technically vote them into power, but only after they've been chosen by the Holy Spirit. And you
Well, sure,
can't
but the
disagree
Holy
with the Holy Spirit of which the brethren decide, in the Quorum of the 12.
Okay, so just like the British Parliament.
Those guys. So they asked you to like vote in sacrament meeting on who gets to be there, but if you do not vote for them in like sustaining like if you do not give them your vote of approval, they pull you aside and just give you a stern talking to, and like if your concerns are serious enough, they'll like excommunicate you basically. Like you don't get to like actually like disagree, or like they'll reprimand you, punish you in like some like way. You get your temple recommend taken away, or like you won't,
More bombs, hell yeah.
Mormons
basically
will be like, we are not a cult.
yeah. It's the
mother.
moment where they like to pretend they're not.
Hi, Ethan.
Ethan.
Oh, this is just like in Halo 1.
It is.
Ethan.
Huh?
Ethan.
Do you pull your
Oh,
husband out of
Dad.
the hole?
Oh, motherfucker.
I know. I'm not gonna hurt you. Hell, I never would have if I could have helped it.
Huh?
What do you mean?
I'm no killer, son. Neither is Marguerite. Nor my
Oh,
boy
I
Lucas,
see. I see what's going on here.
Or even Zoe here. That girl Evelyn. She did this.
What the hell is she? No, what did she do to you?
This is before they get all fucked up.
She infected us with her gift. That's what she calls it. I found her near a busted out tank in the bayou. Everything changed after that.
So she infects you and then she takes control?
No. Not exactly, son.
Look around, yeah.
She just... She forces her way into your mind, your soul.
Just like Joseph Smith.
You can't fight back.
Yeah.
Just like
You
bears.
are connected to her, and you can't resist
What
the
kind
urge
of bears
to-
are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a different person after that.
Just like Mia. So Mia sent me that message because of Evelyn.
Listen, the girl just wants a family of her own. She's the key. All right? You find her.
Why are you so
You
woozy?
stop her.
Mold, probably. Who fucking knows?
Oh, okay.
Free my family. Please.
Oh yeah, isn't Lucas still alive?
Mormons is when the Holy Spirit picks the specialist boy to do very special things.
Stay
Yes.
away from him.
Why? He doesn't love you. Make him love
It's
you.
when 12 guys decide what the Holy
Don't hurt
Spirit
him.
is.
Silly,
Wait.
I told you I'm not
Oh,
gonna hurt you.
I think I'm Ethan now.
Don't you dare.
For what? You're not my mommy. Remember?
You get to be the whole family.
Hey,
Sometimes a
wife.
family can be a mold and a mold and a mold and a mold and a mold.
Mia, how?
There's no time. You have to get out of here. And
Over
Molder?
there.
Here, take this.
What? Wait, what are you doing?
She give you?
What are you doing?
Saving your life. You need to go. I won't be able to resist for much longer.
No,
Now go kill that little bitch.
no. Mia! No!
Fuck. Okay. All right.
Okay, you little bitch.
She was fucking in there. I really think Mia could have just done that. I don't see why we're bringing back the blue eyes white boy again.
Yeah, they.
I don't actually know if Ethan Winters is
should
a
just
blue
let you-
eyes white boy. I just know that he is a white boy.
He's a white boy and a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
What do you think Ethan Winters would do if he was a Yu-Gi-Oh card?
He'd be a fusion monster of a 3-star normal fella, which has 200 attack and 200 defense. And world's worst and weirdest mold, which is a 5-star, 1,400 attack, 2,000 defense, which has the effect of when flipped up, it infects 2 other creatures on the battlefield with a debuff that increases their attack by 500 but decreases their defense by 1,000, which can kill. And once you use polymerization on some fella and world's worst and weirdest mold, you get Ethan Winters. What he does is that he can, for every monster that he kills, he gains an additional 300.
Alpha 1, this is Bravo
Thank
1,
God
do
you
read?
had something to say about
This is
that
Alpha 1,
because
report. Did you find anything?
I don't know anything
Thorough
about
search of the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Baker property revealed 0 survivors. Repeat, 0
I know a lot
survivors.
about
We did find evidence of a skirmish.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Evelyn?
Like
Negative.
OG GBA game era
Messages from the Baker
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Sunbrook
stuff.
to
I don't know
unknown third
anything
party.
past
You can
that.
probably guess who that was. That's just great.
Like my greatest experience in Yu-Gi-Oh! Was Dungeon Dice Monsters.
Roger that. We'll
Wonder
meet
who,
you at those
wonder who these
coordinates.
guys are.
If you encounter Evelyn, orders are shoot to
I think
kill.
I know who
Yeah.
that is.
Shoot to kill.
Yep, makes sense.
Shoot to kill Evelyn.
Oh shit, we're back here again. Do I have all those, do I... Oh, I've taken Mia's things, good. Fuck! No, I'm 1 coin short of the Magnum, fuck. God damn it.
Of the what?
The Magnum, the good pistol. Shit, that really sucks. Oh man. It's okay, I'll just get the shitty whatever this is. Get some steroids. Yeah, I could use more max health indefinitely, thank you. My fucked up stitched little hand. Ship
Yeah,
swamp
it's
lab.
so grody. His like staples.
I know, it rules. I'm
It
actually
does
really
make the game
sad
feel
that
like
this didn't work.
creepy.
Was that all of them? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me take Mia's things. Gun. Gun. Bombs. Nades. just in case. I'm just taking every gun I have. I don't give a shit. Oh, Hankin ammo, yeah. All these. Don't take those. Healing items, we got them. Why did I bring those axes in that shotgun? What's in here? Oh, cool, now we're in a swamp / salt mine? I'm going to go into this open area and see if this is the final boss, and if it is, I will kill her, and if it's not, then I will simply, save and get back to it. Yep, not the final boss, probably. Okay. Is Ethan worse with this gun than Mia was? I think he is.
Women are simply better at things.
I think so. I think that's the message of Resident Evil 7.
Which one is the one with the hot vampire lady, the tall one? Is that 7 or 8?
That's 8.
So that's the next one.
Yep.
I'm in the next game.
Where's my... Wait, what are these? Oh, psychostimulants. Hell yeah. Let's get spooky. Let's get a little wacky schmackety.
To be a giant vampire lady.
I think we all would.
What if we were both giant vampire ladies?
That's fine. Oh, what's out here? Give me that. What are you? Give me those.
What was that?
Oh, flamethrower fuel.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, you know.
Oh, fuck, yum.
Okay. Time to save. Alright, that is probably going to be it for the night. I am quite tired. I'm going to find somebody to raid into. How about Kara? That's one of Dion's dumb street Twitch mutuals, I think. They're currently doing Slay the Spire. Chat, thanks to you guys for watching. I'm going to take a big nap. No stream tomorrow night. Probably going to be one on Thursday. I don't know what I'm going to do just yet. I have some special plans for Friday, but I just have to make a few things work. Gotta reach out to some people. Thursday's probably going to be a poll. So, if you're subbed and in the Discord and got everything synced up, make sure you look out for that. I'm gonna try and make something I haven't done in a little while, or maybe one of the horror games I bought recently. There's a lot of spooky shit that I didn't do for October, and I kind of want to do something scary and fun. Have a good night, everybody. I don't have a raid message or anything, so just send some love from the channel and the community. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
And...
Nighty out.
3, 2, dash.